Beef, why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart, okay? It's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam, okay? I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Welcome, everyone, to MME Live. I have a lot of news for you guys. So do me a favor. Help the madness spread. We're getting there. Make sure to like this video, especially if you're on the replay, to help get some new viewers in on this, because we have great things planned. I do have an update as well today. I was busy today. Let me get to the chat. On me in the stream is my good pal Aaron. Hopefully some other friends talking, because yes, I have some interesting rumors. I love talking rumors. Someone's calling me out on clickbait in the chat. I do want to thank the members first, because you make this show happen as frequently as it does. We're doing great things here. I'm very happy with the the ideas that these awesome friends and members are coming up with the members stream. That was Zeno's idea. My pal Josh really loves doing the mailbag, so it might be me, Josh, and a guest each week, because he really wants to get involved. He enjoyed it that much, and you know what? I want my friends to be successful as well, and if there's something they want to get more involved with, I think it's a good idea. So we're going to try that as well. And guess what? I got a P.O. box today, and man, did that hurt the wallet. Woo! I was not expecting to be it as much, but you know what? That means that I could do giveaways. Not all the time, but when I can. And I will, if you want to send me, it doesn't have to be a package. If you just want me to send me a letter or a postcard, I'll block out your address and I'll share your little note. It'd be nice just to get postcards from around the world, and I'll put it in a book, a scrapbook from my good friends. You know, it doesn't have to be anything big. I'm paying for the post office box. I might as well get letters that I could read on air and make mailbag even special, more special. So, just so you know, though, I am going to only give the P.O. box by request. So if you want to send me just a postcard or a letter, DM me on Twitter or on Discord so I could send it to you. Please do not share the address, only because, well, I don't even want to see the reason why on air. Just because there's reasons. I believe me, if I know you pretty good, you're a frequent person on the show, I will get the address to you if you'd like. Protoss X. Oh, and then I have to shout out the members here. We have Carl, Aaron World Order, Rhea, Obi-Wan, Relapse, Real Elmo Cinema, Brian Master of None, AG Zeno Q, Lucky Day, Austin Lien, Resident Justice, Josh Bow and Robbie B's Diary, Taylor M, Zeverfet, Rob McMillan, Cast Graphics, The Glimmering Harpy, Cyrus, Classy Gaming Fun with Pete, OEB Pete, Will Wallace, Little Movie Perk Bradley, The World According to Lonza, Chubby Teddy Monster Productions, H Parts 100, Roosevelt Cavazos, Lewis Cox, Hans, Blinded Braille, The Retro Bro, Punk Trace, Dat Dude Vince, Tommy Tallarico, Zod Rider, Ambassador Wing, The Geek Getaway, The Great Council, and The Ramblin' Man. I really appreciate the support. I have great things planned with you viewers. I'm very happy about how the channel is going. Bumblebee 1987 right away is calling clickbait on my thumbnail. I know it's a rumor. I think it's very possible. And we're going to go over that. Hopefully we get some more people in the panel. If not, it'll just be me and Aaron. Tony from the Geek Getaway says it's fake news. I think there's a strong possibility. I really do. We'll get to that in a moment. And I did a test series as well that I'm going to debut earlier in the day to get people's thoughts that can't make it for the live stream. So I think we'll share that first. Just George, MME time? Yes. Hey, Brian.
About time. Had to find the damn link. Oh, what's up, guys?
Yeah, sorry, Brian. There's a lot of stuff in that.
No, I had to scroll up. I was like, oh, moly.
I know.
Hey, Brian. Good times are here. Good
talking
times.
about burgers. So,
you know what? I support your show. I'll go thumbs it up, but I can't watch because I'm actually on a diet right now. Me and my wife.
Yeah, you don't want to watch it then because we were talking.
Yeah,
about
because I love burgers.
Fries.
Yeah, Brian, hear that?
I love lots of stuff on burgers.
If he falls off his diet, he's gonna blame you, Brian.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Rhea is here. Just to give an update on everyone, I did get a P.O. box. I have it for 12 months. So also just for you, so you guys know here, I said I was going to give it to the end of the year. I didn't reach the goal, and I'm not going to say which goal that I want, that I've been wanting for years here on YouTube. I'm not going to say it, but I got close enough that I'm going to give us another year. I at least paid for a year for the P.O. box. So we're going to go all the way till next November, see how it goes, see if the madness spreads, and see if we can have some fun with the P.O. box, even if you just send a letter or a postcard. That would be fun. And I'll block out your information. I do want to keep it as a request only, though, and don't share the address just because reasons.
Well, of course. I mean,
yes. Making dinner will be in the chat, Defoe. I have to change the name to Defoji. Defoji. I like Defoji.
there you go. That'll work.
Brian.
guys.
Darth Scipio. Hello, chat. Defoe. Just George. If Toby and Hugh are in Doctor Strange, it will be glorious. Oh no, RJ won't be here for another hour, so oh man.
Oh, we have to stall for time for RJ. All right.
No, we the show must go on without RJ. Stop what you're doing.
It's not RJ's show.
Well, we have him on Marvel Talk though. That's why. I'm sorry, man. I didn't take a nap, and I'm gonna go to bed right after. I was also playing Forza Horizon 5 on my Series X. I'll tell you what, man. And I might react to an Xbox video here. I am so happy with the recent Xbox announcement. It's not even new games. It's about more backwards compatibility. Yeah. I just want to go through some of these classics. I'm going to go through my tubs in the cellar, get some of those games out.
I feel bad for PlayStation users because they cannot get the next Elder Scrolls game.
Yeah. Wolverine and Doctor Strange film is crossing the streams. Bad news. RJ says, today has been an eventful day. Mom's 50th. New internet setup, which isn't done yet, by the way. Long day. Okay. Yeah, I am trying to keep my... listen, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you one thing. I've been streaming. I've been making a lot of content because I want to reach goals this year before the end of the year. I want to start this out. I'm going to be 40 next year. I want to go hard as hell on YouTube and see what I can do. See, with your help, see what can come of it. I'm giving it my all. I can't give it anymore. You see how many videos have been popping up?
Well, yeah. I mean, as long as we could talk about Star Trek tomorrow, we're cool. I mean, like,
yeah, yes.
Discovery's coming back tomorrow, fellas.
Oh yeah, Star Trek is back tomorrow. Yeah,
I gotta catch up. We should send Tony and Carl a link here.
Yeah, either way.
Actually, I should just add them to the.
Yeah, put Tony in there.
Hold on,
in it already.
But Tony, don't go too hard on Geekosity because Mikey Sutton's our friend here. Let's have some fun.
Well, I mean, I look at the scoop game with the salt game. You got to take it with 2 grains.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, if you could pop in.
Like Doomcock, take it a grain of salt.
All right, so I want to share I have a new series that I'm testing out. I think next time I'm going to appear on camera for called Two Topics. And basically it was going over one of the articles we're going to discuss on MME live is it time for Miles? Because there's an article in an interview with Tom Holland saying, I think my time's up. I think it's time for a live action Miles. And then also about the Hugh Jackman rumors in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. That could be something that they're adding. And I think it's very probable because it's a different version of Wolverine and he wouldn't be lying. You know, if he said, my story of Logan's done, but if it's a different version, he could play that and then they can move on.
I don't want to see Hugh Jackman play that role ever again.
Ho, 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 motherfuckers. What's up?
Whoa, come on. The instant demonetization. Carl. What?
Yeah.
All right. Well, now that Tony and Carl are here and Aaron, you heard Brian's take. He doesn't want to see Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine.
No. I agree with Brian. I think he's done with Wolverine. I think Hugh Jackman is done with Wolverine. I think Logan is the last time you see Hugh Jackman as his Wolverine, his Logan. That was a perfect end for his version. Just if I think Doctor Strange, where I think is possibly one of my theories, I think it's possible we might have some X-Men characters appear, but I don't think it's gonna be. If it's a Wolverine, it'll be a surprise. Different actor, and I don't think it's going to be Logan. Hugh Jackman.
Why not for a multiverse movie?
I think he's done. I think he's done. Done.
I mean, his story is done, but it could be a different Wolverine.
I think the actor's done.
Nah, well, here, like,
and you have to up the stakes. This is what I keep thinking that MCU doesn't want to be outdone by No Way Home. They have to up the stakes. And it's a perfect opportunity. There's no other opportunity to bring Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but I mean, if they can find another actor that makes sense, okay, that's fine by me.
Yeah.
But what if they give him back because it's a multiverse, Carl? Would you accept it if they say this is a different Wolverine? We're having the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, I would. I was actually thinking about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Tony, don't be gentle, please, Tony. Please be gentle.
Him?
Yeah.
I just don't think Wolverine makes any sense to be in a Doctor Strange movie. They really had no kind of history in the comics. There's no reason.
I'll tell you who would have made sense for a Wolverine spot, a Captain America movie when they were doing them. Talking about a lost opportunity.
I think it could still work. Maybe it's just a cameo. It could be with Deadpool too. I think they can make that all happen, and it would and people wouldn't be upset. We're like, this isn't the version. They said Blinded Braille says he's not in the movie. What about the angle of upping the ante after No Way Home? After we know what's in No Way Home.
Doctor Strange could lead to possibly the mutants appearing in MCU because in this trailer, he just mentions opening up multiple universes out there. So it's possible the mutants from one of the universes comes to this universe, whatever.
But Blinded Braille, would it still ruin it if it's not the same version? Would it still ruin it?
Well, there's two ways I can see it. One would be like the X-Men First Class situation, where it's like he's just sitting at a bar, go F yourself kind of thing, or a cameo situation. But honestly, I don't want to see Hugh Jackman anymore because I think that they need to start over fresh. Hugh Jackman is a cul-de-sac.
Walter Hamada on the panel.
I agree with Brian,
honestly, do you see a future? Do you see multiple movies?
No.
It's the same thing. Like,
no,
no offense to some of our listeners, but like, it's the same thing with Tobey Maguire. It's like, okay, yeah, he's coming back, but you really think he's going to make like 3 more Spider-Mans?
If you want to introduce the X-Men mutants into the MCU, you got to start with fresh. You got to start fresh. You cannot have the same characters from the Fox X-Men in the MCU. You gotta start from you have to hire a whole new cast.
Yeah, I
You gotta
agree.
move on. You gotta move on.
Yeah, I agree. That does make logical sense. Yeah.
And it wouldn't make sense to just have Hugh Jackman and a bunch of different people running around. You'd have to get everybody else back too.
McAvoy is different. McAvoy, you could possibly have McAvoy because he's young enough.
Well, yeah,
if you want
younger characters. And I wouldn't mind Fassbender coming back as Magneto because he
I
was
agree
good.
with Fassbender too.
But in the same thing with
well, that's the thing though. I don't want Hugh Jackman to come back for multiple movies. I just want him to come back for this project, do a little spot in MCU, and be done, and make it Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness even more amazing. So would you complain if he was in it?
Yes, because it would limit Wolverine.
Tony, would you complain?
I wouldn't complain. I guess it depends on what they do with it. I mean,
right, context, right.
But like I said, I don't see any reason for him to be in it just to be like, hey, look, there's Hugh Jackman. Wow,
okay,
that was 30 seconds.
All right.
I bet you I know who it is. I'm not gonna. I think I know who he's talking about here.
Well, just George said Jackman got an ending. Toby and Andrew really never. Toby and
That's
Andrew really
true.
never got an ending. Yeah,
that's true.
All right, so let me share the comment section of two topics. Maybe I'll do a video game topic next time for two topics: a movie topic and a video game topic. And this is the question I posed to viewers. How do you top Spider-Man No Way Home? Miles Morales, Wolverine, MME two topics. Here's the people that entered the chat. The only way to top No Way Home and Spider-Man 4 with Sam Raimi and Tobey Maguire, Miles Morales in the MCU is a must, though. So he's saying Miles Morales is a good bet that would come out after this Spider-Man No Way Home, or maybe they even might allude to it, maybe an Easter egg for Miles. William Thompson says it's not time for Miles yet. They should negotiate Tom's pay, and he keeps 1 foot in at Sony and 1 foot in Marvel's tent. Doctor Strange is going to be massive if all the rumors are true. It will top No Way Home. That's why I'm like, what can you do to top No Way Home? And then Mini Music Forever is talking about a foot bath. More foot bath.
Okay, so let me ask you a question here.
Yes.
How well does the PlayStation game Spider-Man Miles Morales do?
Very good.
Okay,
very
so
good.
This is my feeling, okay? I think if they made a Spider-Man Miles Morales movie, I think it could stand to do very well based on that fact.
Yeah, you need an older Spider-Man first, and not like a 40-year-old, but you need a Spider-Man at least his late 20s, early 30s for Miles Morales. You know.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see.
And I don't think that's Tom Holland Spider-Man.
MIDI Music Forever wants more foot bath. I said I can make it. I talked about it in the members' mailbag.
That's so funny that you know what we're talking about when we call it the foot bath.
Yeah, I know what it is. I said I love the design. It looks like a foot bath, just like Xbox looks like a fridge, and the PS5 looks like a fan or a router. Anthony Chabot, says awesome video, buddy. Thanks, Anthony. Christopher Barker, how Spider-Man No Way can be top the Flash movie. I'm like, I don't see that happening.
I don't want a Flash movie.
I wish it would. I wish it would. I wish the Flash could. I don't see it happening.
We did tease Miles Morales like a little bit of Spider-Man in the first one with his uncle, but like his uncle was still relatively young, and by the time Miles Morales becomes his version of Spider-Man, his uncle is at least in his 40s and 50s.
Mm.
So it can't work right now. It can't work right now.
Okay, so regardless of the rumor of Wolverine, we're gonna actually look at the Geek Glossy article to see what they say. But regardless of that, is there any topping No Way Home? Do you think Doctor Strange gonna do it, or do you think the Flash is? What do you think's gonna get the best audience reaction of the three? I guess Carl
Fantastic Four.
I guess Carl will go. Well, that's a different category. Like
okay.
I'm saying like spectacle, amazement, something new for comic book movies. Multiverse movies. Yeah, the best of the three, the multiverse movies, because
not Flash.
Because Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange, and Flash are all multiverse movies. What do you think is going to be the best of the three? Carl, go.
Okay, so it won't be Doctor Strange.
It won't be.
No, I've seen the last Doctor Strange movie just didn't do anything for me, and I can't see a Doctor Strange multiverse movie doing any better than Spider-Man No Way Home. Is it called?
Yeah.
Yeah, No Way Home. I think people like Spider-Man more than Doctor Strange.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Spider-Man is Marvel's Batman.
Well, Tony, what do you think is going to be the best of the multiverse movies? Only on speculation, because we haven't seen the Doctor Strange or the Flash trailer yet. We've only really seen the. What's your take?
Well, I don't know nothing about the Flash movie because I don't watch DC, but I think Doctor Strange is going to be the best.
Okay.
Because I think
that's interesting.
Going to visit.
I got one that you neglected. Two. One would be Fantastic Four. I think Fantastic Four is going to blow our minds because of the potential.
Is that going to be a
that could be interesting?
I'm sure it could be connected, but also I don't know if it's going to be connected or not, but I'm pretty sure it is. Ant-Man Quantumania.
Quantumania.
Oh, now the last
the Ant-Man movies.
Now the last Ant-Man movie was spectacular. My brother still watches it.
Yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp was great. I love that movie.
Well, what was the tail end of that? What you were saying, Tony? I didn't hear the end of it. I'm sorry.
I think Doctor Strange is actually going to visit other worlds. He's not just going to be contained into the one. Like in the Spider-Man, is going to be stuck basically in New York. But I think Doctor Strange is actually going to go to other places in his movie.
All right, Aaron, what's your thoughts on which multiverse movie?
I don't think it's going to be the Flash. I think it's going to. I think Spider-Man No Way Home is the biggest. It's the biggest. But has the most hype around it, and I think, I think based on the ending of No Way Home, if I can tell, I think Multiverse Madness will have the most impact of the multiverse going forward in the MCU.
All right. Blinded Braille, Deadpool 3 has the potential to be bigger than No Way Home, especially if he teams up with other MCU characters.
Ooh, that's a good point.
No,
loved.
Yeah, it looks like Doctor Strange, right?
A lot more cameos now that he's in the MCU than just the First Class, the X-Men. All right, so let's see what this article says. See if there's where this rumor is coming from. Hugh Jackman's Wolverine returns and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Hugh Jackman is expected to return as Wolverine and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. The film's extended reshoots worried fans last week. However, it's unknown if Hugh Jackman edition is responsible. Moreover, other insiders were unable to corroborate the story. Still, sources have varying reputations. This one's solid, according to Geekosity. In short, I'm making up words there. On July 6, 2021, I reported that Hugh Jackman teased coming back in the MCU. I added then that the possibility of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. What black magic did Disney use to convince Hugh Jackman to dust off his claws? In short, Patrick Stewart. What? I don't think Patrick Stewart's coming back. Remember,
I hope not.
Marvel Studios is silent about Stewart's involvement. Spider-Man No Way Home fired off numerous denials and lies. Similarly, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness protects its secrets in Fort Knox. Insiders explained that director Sam Raimi wanted to top Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm sure the studios wanted him to top Spider-Man No Way Home, especially since it's the MCU. They want, again, because even though Marvel, MCU, and Sony are in a contract to use Spider-Man, they want their films to be.
By the way, Max, Patrick Stewart is a Doctor Strange.
Where?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's been pretty much confirmed. Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
it's a rumor.
Xavier?
Yes, it's not McAvoy. It's Patrick Stewart. Yeah,
it's a rumor. It hasn't been confirmed. It's a heavily rumored rumor.
Well, if he was in it, then if he is actually in it, I would think that makes it even stronger that Hugh Jackman will be in it. I think if Patrick is in it, I think Hugh is in it.
You know who should make a cameo if it's called Multiverse Madness? You.
Dr. Doom.
You, Max. You should make a cameo.
listen, my schedule is wide open. I will do it. I need to lose some weight. I need to get in shape for that, though. Chubby Doom, I would be mocked. Chubby Doom with a hoodie, like, what the is this? I would be mocked. I'd be showing up in so many thumbnails. They wouldn't say Dr. Doom gone woke. They just say Dr. Doom's over the barrel.
It'd be Dr. Doom with a clown nose.
Yeah,
it'd be like all your thumbnails, except that he'd be turned against you.
Dr. Doom with Cowboys is still better than Dr. Doom we got from the 2015 movie.
Well, Hugh Jackman, Wolverine with Stewart at first, neither of them were open to it on January. I remember when they were talking to him on January 6, 2020. I leaked Professor X and Doctor Strange sequel. Afterward, Stewart admitted he met with Marvel. No, I do know there was a meeting, but everyone they said it wasn't going to happen.
I thought he said personally he was just doing Star Trek and that was it.
I don't know. They offer a lot of money.
Like,
I do know. Do you think that though, even though they have a good relationship, Sony and MCU, don't they want to? They want the MCU to be bigger than Sony, and this
of course.
So do you foresee that be a potential reason they'll go back and reshoots and add in more cameos and stuff?
Okay,
because they want it to be more
one-upsmanship.
Yeah, they see it being tracking through the roof with the trailers.
Maybe they're blackmailing Patrick Stewart. Say, hey, buddy, we caught you doing this.
See, RJ says it's real. We can't wait to get RJ in here.
RJ's our resident scooper, so we're good.
Zeno, you can come in here if you want.
Bruce Campbell's supposed to be in Doctor Strange too.
Well, I would put money on that because Sam Raimi he's in most Sam Raimi films.
Well, maybe this is a sign of the end for the comic book genre. We just can't.
Come on.
We can't let go of the old characters, so we can't cast new ones.
No, I can let go.
It's just that it shows that the demographic is aging along with the movies, and I mean that's fine. It's just there's no future.
I mean, I'm not going to be
disappointing.
But Bruce Campbell is going to play Mysterio in Doctor Strange too.
No,
I remember that rumor. I remember a rumor like there was a rumor about Bruce Campbell, not Doctor Strange too, but there was like a rumor about Bruce Campbell being Mysterio at one point. Yeah,
he appeared in all 3 Spider-Man movies.
Yeah,
the real Mysterio.
I'm not gonna be disappointed if Wolverine's not in. I'm not gonna be disappointed if Xavier's not in. I'm just saying if you're gonna do it, this is your only opportunity.
No, my problem is it's like Star Wars. It's limiting what you can tell, what stories you can tell.
Yeah.
If you box yourself in narrative wise by not expanding your cast and moving on from older actors, you're gonna be stuck. Look at James Bond. Okay, almost 30 damn movies and 6 different actors. It's like if it had died with Sean Connery, we would have had a Bond movie after 1971.
I'm sorry, but
Brian. Go ahead.
GoldenEye will always be the best Bond movie.
Well, and it wouldn't have happened if they hadn't recast James Bond.
Yeah,
it's true.
Right, but here's the thing.
That's true.
James Bond is a singular character in a singular franchise, whereas Marvel has numerous characters. They don't even need Wolverine. They got so many more.
Well, not only that, but I think they could, if they recast Wolverine, it would be good on them because they would have a future actor to play the character. I agree. Hugh Jackman back as the character. How many are you going to get out of him? One maybe movie? 2 movies.
No, I don't want. If he comes back, I want that to be it. I don't.
What are you gonna do? Have him die again?
But then that would take the legs out from a Wolverine character in the MCU.
Do you think they're gonna do the multiverse and have all these characters in this universe going forward? It's gonna go back. It's gonna be reset. Don't you think? They're not gonna bring them all in and then they're just gonna be in all the movies afterwards. Do you think? That's another question for you viewers. If they do the multiverse and all these rumors are true with all the characters, not specific characters, do you think they're going to continue forward or that's going to be it? My interpretation is they're going to be there for the multiverse movies and then that's it. I don't think they're going to go keep them in.
I don't think they're going to stop using them if they can possibly do so, just because profit.
I don't know, Tony. What do you think? If they bring in some of these characters, they are legit. do you think they're going to continue forward, or that's just going to be these projects and that's it?
Well, I think it's going to be a case by case basis. Someone like Hugh Jackman's probably going to be a one and done if he does show up, but other characters will probably make multiple appearances.
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting Quicksilver to come back.
Here's a problem. If
you're expecting who to come back?
Quicksilver.
Ooh, well, they could easily recast.
You mean the X-Men Quicksilver?
It was just CGI, really.
Evan Peters. I mean,
here's the problem. If you get those actors back and play the X-Men from the Fox, people are just going to want to see them in the future MCU projects. You can't build up mutants and X-Men that way.
Yep.
Unless it's still the same actors and actresses who played them in the last two X-Men movies. Let's just be honest, we're not very well good.
Megatron.
We're not very good.
I don't want Megatron in there. That would be like
Megatron,
Ready Player One. I don't want to be that silly.
I'll tell you what. Great movie. What are you talking about, Max?
I'll tell you what. A good Decepticon movie would have been one with the Transformers versus GI Joe. That would have been really good.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman would be to troll with Ryan Reynolds. I think if they're gonna do that, they should have Deadpool with them. Even Peter.
Deadpool will make it a really fun movie.
Well, Aaron Johnson is gonna be Craven, right? Degrassi. So.
Well, what do they do for Spider-Man 4? Since this is such a huge event, what do they do? What do they do to get people to stay? Because if they just do, can they just go back to villain of the week or villain of the movie, like Craven the Hunter, and that's it? Is that going to be enough?
Well, Craven's getting his own movie already, Max.
Okay.
I mean, Venom? I don't know.
Venom and Carnage and Craven? Or put them all in there?
Dead.
Okay, what I'm about to say
Carnage can come back, though.
Come across as, that's true. Might come across as a bit of sacrilege. When these movies keep increasing the stakes, so it's like to where the next movie just can't possibly top the last one because the stakes are just so damn high. It's like I'm almost to the point where it's like that's what's annoying me with comic book movies. It's like, well, if every single movie has universe-ending consequences, it's like, well, I mean, where do you go? Like,
I agree with that.
It gets stale.
I disagree with Brian wholeheartedly. Have you read a Fantastic Four comic, Brian? Every week they were fighting a newer threat that was the world-ending threat, the biggest threat they've ever faced.
Yeah, but how many times did they reboot the Fantastic Four in the comics?
4 times.
Okay, no, thank you. If you like the movies with the Fantastic Four, we're going to get a third reboot when we get another one.
But so the Fantastic Four were soft reboots. They just changed the characters and
But what I'm saying is even when you do that, the character and the story run gets stale. So either way, you have to reboot the characters, or you have to recast, or you have to retool it to move forward. You can't just keep piling on and piling on and piling on. Eventually, they had to kill Superman. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, but I think the movie still got a good run. I think they're going to go about another 10 years and then just reboot the entire universe and start all over.
Tom Holland says he may not want to do this anymore when he turns 30. And he's 5 years away from that.
Oh, here's Blind Braille says they never reboot the Fantastic Four in the comics. We just have the Ultimate Fantastic Four, and that's it.
Well, Blind Braille, would you consider a reboot? Because they got rid of the Thing, and he had his own limited series, and the She-Hulk became a member of the Fantastic Four. You had the Fantastic Four that had the Hulk, Wolverine, Ghost Rider, and Spider-Man for 4 issues. You had the Future Foundation, which was the spinoff of the Fantastic Four. You had the version where Dr. Doom was part of the Fantastic Four. I mean, there's been reboots. They canceled the series and brought it back recently.
Well, Brian Braille says Brian is the only one thinking about good storytelling. Right, that's a difference. I appreciate you, Brian, bringing that up, Blind and Braille, but no one's saying that it shouldn't be done well. It has to be executed well if you're going to do all this. Definitely. If the execution's off, it's going to be a freaking mess. Right. I agree with that. If it doesn't all tie together, if it just seems sloppy, it's going to be sloppy.
Or if it's out in left field like a DC movie.
Oh,
it kind of just stands alone. You know what I mean?
Lucky Day, I love you, man, but Fantastic Four is very marketable. They have some epic storylines with Galactus and Doctor Doom.
They just missed the mark on those earlier movies, and not only that, but looking back,
you just have to get the right
first
tone.
Fantastic Four movie was awesome. I love that.
I still like it. I mean
Michael Chiklis, he looked weird, but that's just based on what they had. I mean, that rubber suit looked really weird, but
the Fantastic Four movie, the first one, I liked it too. It wasn't that bad. I mean, I don't know why people shit on it, like
because of the second one.
So yeah, the second one was bad. We could agree there. Like, and the remake was bad. Yeah.
What's that, Tony?
The Roger Corman Fantastic Four was a better movie.
Oh, I have that too, and that's on YouTube. Wasn't Enosh watching that with some friends?
Mm-hmm. They were watching.
I got it on VHS.
Yes, he did do a watch along. Yes, he did do a watch party.
I bought a bootleg DVD. That's one of the reasons I got my eBay account back in the day. I bought a bootleg DVD of that.
Careful, Tony, you're carbon dating yourself.
The 2015 Fantastic Four. I could have never pictured Miles Teller as Reed Richards.
Can we switch gears here because it's a video game topic and it's a video? I'm just so excited about the Xbox 20th anniversary edition.
See, this is what See, this is why I want to join because I'm an Xbox too.
Oh man, no, I
got both.
Listen, I was more a Sony person. It's just I love what they're doing with backwards compatibility, and I saved all my original Xbox and 360 games. I don't think I ever sold any of them. I still have them, and there's some great games there. Like let's just watch. So in case some of you didn't see some of these games, and you don't need a Series X or Series S, you can play these on One X, Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great. It's great that you could play it on all of these consoles. Actually, I think if you could find a 1X pretty cheap that still has a disk drive, that's a pretty good find. Like I don't know if they're not going to be that expensive. Do you think, Tony? Do you think the 1X is going to be that expensive anymore?
Nah, it's going to drop.
Right. So you could play. I think you could even play. I don't remember if you could play 4K Blu-rays in the 1X.
You can.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
So that is a good stocking stuffer because you could play 4K Blu-rays and you could play backwards compatibility. That's actually a hidden gem thing that you could actually find in case you can't find a Series X. Or
I actually did look up prices for the 1Xs, and they're definitely a few $100s. Not
but for a 4K Blu-ray player. Everything you get there with Game Pass.
I agree. I agree 100%.
All right, so let's watch this video. If I need to speed it up, I will. But this shows all the games that come back to get backwards compatibility. This is I subbed him. Oh, I didn't sub him. Whoops. I subbed. I gave him a thumbs up. Let's watch this. This just gets me so hyped. There's so many games I need to go back to my catalog.
What up, guys? This is back here again with another video.
It gets better.
We just got
Don't worry, his intro's a little weird.
For backwards compatibility.
Okay.
Xbox's 20th.
Yeah, I thought it was a slow motion
during
for
the
a second.
20th anniversary show.
This is the only video.
They're going to be adding
Whoa.
games to.
What the heck is this, Tony? You're already hating on you. What do you mean no one's gonna play? There's some amazing games on here. Tony,
let's look at the games first, and then let's talk about it. Okay?
Skate 2. I don't know, man. That game's boring.
No. There's some great. I mean, Tony, I want to get your. I'm not hating on your comment, Tony. I'm trying to understand though. Tony, you're not feeling that backwards compatibility?
Everybody's always saying that they want it, and then the percentage of people who actually use it is so far down.
I'm one that uses it.
You're an exception. You're not the rule.
I do use it myself. But there are a few gripes I have with backwards compatibility. Like Fallout New Vegas, you can't even download all of the DLC.
Oh, okay.
And you can't download the Half-Life Orange Box. You can't buy the Orange Box collection. You have to use the physical media.
Okay. Well, Shen, I want to highlight Shen here, man. We totally understand here. Thank you for commenting. If this is your first comment stream, we appreciate you too. Thanks, man. No, we get that. We get that. We all have it. Look, I'm a dude that wears a mask. Tony has a cool illustration there. So yeah, we get it. I'm not suggesting anything about Tony. I'm just saying. This Zeno says this dude.
Sorry, I was eating chips and salsa.
Oh, that sounds great. Max Payne 3. I just got this. I just did when I stopped buying stuff, I did a Goodwill hunt and I found Max Payne 3 for the PlayStation 3 for like $3 at Goodwill. I wish I had it for the Xbox though, so I could get that upgraded Chivo guides. Even the 4K discs are multi-region. Make sure you got a region-free player. Yeah. No more after this. Zeno says, I bought and played so many backwards compatible games on my Series S. Tony could suck it.
Well, in 2017, only 1.5% of people spent time on the Xbox One backward compatibility. So, I mean, 1.5% of all Xbox owners. I mean, that's just fucking huge numbers.
Yeah,
but I don't play much backwards compatibility, to be honest.
Well, the other thing that happens is if you have the subscription for Game Pass and Games with Gold,
I do too. But
they sometimes give these free ones, and some of these great games like Battlefront 1 and 2, they look amazing. Like they up the frame rate and everything. All right, I guess I won't play too much of this because not that many people.
There's one thing that y'all haven't who have an Xbox didn't take into account. If you have a Gold Pass and you redeem the Xbox original games, you get to keep those even if you're not subscribed. That's been my experience, at least.
Mm-hmm. I think I have the original Max Payne. I don't think I have 2. I don't know for how much we're going to play this because people don't seem...
Specifically, there's 76 games that just got added to the list.
Ooh.
Compatibility versus playing the OG.
I'm jumping to the games.
Good ones in here. First and foremost, out of nowhere,
I actually want to get
50
this,
Cent
but I don't know how
Sand.
expensive it is.
This is a game that I always hoped would reach backwards compatibility, but I
Didn't
never
that
thought it
get
would
bad
happen
reviews?
due to licensing issues. As
I don't know.
This video,
this is a game. This is a Tommy Tallarico game. He helped with the soundtrack on this game.
What game is this?
Advent Rising for the original Xbox.
That game is really bad, Max.
What, the game?
Yeah.
Well, the problem was the frame rate. But now that it's on the series, I want to try it again and see if it's playable because the frame rate was garbage. The PC version was decent. I don't know. I like the. Oh, what the hell is this?
Oh no.
Advent Rising was a scam, Max.
The $1 million thing, yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually leaked, and
Smarter
I
than a fifth grader.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD. It's another Xbox Live.
Oh, is this the Amico? Oh no. Oh, sorry.
What?
There's this cool game on the Amico. I saw people saying this one I have to actually get because it's free right now. I hope it's still free. I don't even know what that game is. Here's one I'm excited about, Dead or Alive 4, because that one you could play as Master Chief as in a fighting game. And they didn't bring him to the newer ones. Hey Ryan, Zebra.
Hey Ryan, what's up, man?
What up?
This is why I love you, Zeno.
Yeah, Zeno says your guests aren't gamers, Max. Well, Carl is. Uh-oh.
I'm a gamer.
He's calling you a non-gamer, Tony, because you're saying people don't care about. I think it got a good reception, though.
I'm a poser. I don't care.
Everybody, like I said, Max, it's one of those things where everybody's like, yeah, we want it, but no one's, the amount of people that are actually going to use it is going to be really
not
low.
worth
it's
it.
It's like Steam sales. Everybody buys a ton of shit on Steam sales, and then no one plays any of the games.
Well, there's still some of these are still you could buy digitally right now, so it might increase there.
I got rid of my Game Pass because I don't use it anymore.
Oh no, what's wrong with you, Brian?
I'm
on here between here and work.
PlayStation, Max.
Yeah,
I got no time.
400 fucking games, and I play like 6 of them.
Yeah. Oh, Blinded Braille says you're biased, PlayStation fan. So yes, that was the one at the end. Blinded Braille, you're ruining it. Yes, at the end. Time Splitters 2 and Future Perfect. Oh my god. That's
I don't
amazing.
use the PlayStation Now for the backwards compatibility either because I really don't want to play those old games.
All right, Disney, Fear, the whole Fear games. I've never played Fear. Gladius, I don't know about that. Lego, Lord of the Rings. Manhunt, I've never played.
Ooh,
I like the Lego games.
Lego Lord of the Rings. You have me.
This is one I would like. I have it on PlayStation 3.
Oh, that game sucks.
What? No.
What is it?
Mortal Kombat
What is
versus
it?
DC.
Mortal Kombat versus DC.
Oh, I had that game. I
Nobody
bought it at
likes
Game Pass. I want my freaking money back.
Well,
that's the kind of game you buy your kids when they're bad when they're bad all year.
This game?
No, he's
Mortal Kombat versus DC is a kind of game parents buy their kids for Christmas when they've been bad all year.
It's still good. It's still good. I don't know what this is. This game's free too now.
No one wants to play a Mortal Kombat game without the fatalities.
Right? I was like, what the heck? There's no finish him? What is this?
Nobody wants to play that.
I don't know about these sponge. Now, Star Wars: The Clone Wars. This one also got a frame update. I'm excited to pop this in. I have this game. Time Splitters 2. Yes. In future,
the Time Splitters games are fairly popular.
That's a really good price to buy digitally too. It almost makes me want to just buy them so I could just play them at any time. Viva Pinata Party Animals.
That's why I bought Super Puzzle Fighter. That's my only.
All right, that's enough of that. You know,
Zeno's wrong, by the way.
Why is he wrong?
He says Tony thinks if he doesn't like something, then nobody does. That's not what I said. I said there.
No, he just said the statistics. Yeah.
Yeah. I said the majority of people are just not going to use it. It's just a thing.
Where's the statistics? Where do you get these statistics?
You want me to send you the link to the article from the 2017 Xbox One?
Well, that's 2017, dude. I mean,
I think there's enough of the hardcore it's a way to reward the hardcore Xbox fan that's been there since the beginning.
Well, no, that's fine, but it's also a kind of. I hate to break it to you guys, but it's a small group.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Brian.
People generally don't play older games. I don't think that this is also, if they keep doing this, they always say this is the last time though. They said this is the last time. This gives Game Pass extra boost too for a while because you throw an old game. Some people do care about.
I'll go back and play some older games. I mean, I'm not like down on older games, but I'm just saying like when I'm presented with a brand new, sweet, flashy looking game and its older cousin, like I'm gonna take the flashy looking game out.
You know,
Utopia Origin 1 mobile games equals Sims plus Minecraft plus Pokemon. Okay. That sounds interesting. I'm not really into sim games and Pokemon or Minecraft, honestly. I appreciate them though. That's just not my style. I like action.
I'm not buying another one of Minecraft.
I tried to play Dead Space and I found it so off-putting because I found the third-person camera view so bad and in the way.
Yeah, this is great. All the 360 Gears of War games got a frame rate and graphics boost. And I bought them like super cheap, like $2-3, and I never played them past the first one.
I mean, I had the Gears of War 5 Xbox One X, and you had digital codes for all of them.
Okay, so I have a thing to end this backwards compatibility argument. There's a lot of games. Well, no, I just to kind of put a nail in the coffin. Max, how many Super Nintendo games do you have?
Over 100.
Okay. When was the last time you played any of them?
God damn it! I didn't need to stream with my wife here. That's exactly what my wife said. No, I'm just kidding. No, damn you, Brian, master of guilt trips.
Okay, reverse compatibility argument ended. Thank you.
Damn you.
To be fair,
this is different. I could stick it in my box right now.
Okay, so I'm going to defend.
I can stick it right in my box, my Super 4K box.
Clip that.
I'm going to defend Max here with one interesting point about old cartridges. The components go bad.
Like Cyrus, not playing them.
Cyrus Martin was actually doing a Phantasy Star, what was it, 2 playthrough a while back, and his battery went bad. He lost his save file.
Well, Zena says, I thought I was a downer until I saw this show. Damn!
for everything that Zeno complains about when we talk about movies or something that he doesn't want to talk about, he's like, "Oh, I can't believe we're talking about this. Why? It's stupid." Blah 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 blah. But when we talk about something that Zeno likes, he's like, "You guys are dumb." Brian is dissing retro gamers. No, I'm not. I'm actually pointing out the fact that people who claim to be retro gamers don't spend as much time playing their retro games as they like.
Well, I'm going to stop the show now.
They're retro collectors.
Oh, damn.
They're hoarders.
Oh, yeah.
They're hoarders.
You should make a video on that, Tony.
Do you have a Game Genie?
I did.
I love Game Genies.
I tried to sell it.
That you're a hoarder if you have a Game Genie. I'm just saying.
Brian is really pissing me off. What the hell, Brian? Man. Oh man, you sounded.
Feel the burn, Max.
My wife's upstairs. I could have just,
just totally like, yeah, tell him.
Brian dropping truth bombs. That's all it is.
Yeah. Blinded Braille's. The Simpsons hit and run that would have been a game changer. Yeah. Patrick says I sometimes play Pokemon. You better not be working with my wife.
No, I'm kidding.
Brian is
conspiracy.
Zeno,
I'm just a friend looking out for a guy with a problem. You know what I mean?
Well, I stopped buying them though, but I don't have to buy new ones. I have them.
Well, no, it's all good. That's what I'm saying. I'm dissing retro gamers that are posing as retro gamers.
Well, backwards compatibility has never been as good as the way Xbox does it. I'm sorry, because they up the frame rate and they don't have to rebuy it. It's just amazing.
However,
even some of the digital games carry over from.
But I have to counter you on one specific point. The Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic for the Nintendo Switch is easily the best version. And Xbox does this thing for backwards compatible games where they force you to save on the cloud. You can't save offline. What bullshit is that?
Man, that's very stupid.
Mine's always connected.
Well, I like the fact that like with your Xbox purchases, some of them you can go back and actually pull them back. Like when I bought Super Puzzle Fighter, which I love. It's just a weird drop 'em game with Street Fighter characters, which is amazing. I bought that for the 360, and it's on the Xbox One right now. Like I bought that years ago. Like,
everyone loves Puzzle Fighter.
Yeah.
You're talking about the games getting frame rate updates. Why is that? Shouldn't you be playing them the way that they were made and supposed to have been?
No, I'm not one of those types.
No.
I want the best version possible. No, I'm not one
of those.
If you want the best version possible, just play something new because there's newer versions of everything you're trying to play old.
Not everything.
Or you can get or you get one of those HD converters. What was it called?
All right. We're losing viewers. Switching gears. We're going back to movie topics. This is really gonna grab everyone. Everyone's gonna be like, I cannot believe this is happening. Hell yeah, MME Under Siege reboot.
Oh really?
Oh,
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Who are we gonna get though? Like
and Warner Brothers. It's going woke.
But why?
No, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't think I saw the Under Siege.
Really?
Is there a huge Under Siege fandom that I don't know about?
I think HBO Max and Warner Brothers are just going through any properties they have and trying to, There's also something to say with using unused IP to keep the rights. I don't know.
But what IP is it? What is there from Under Siege that you're like, I gotta hold on to this?
I don't know.
There were only two movies. There were only 2 movies. Why the hell are they remaking that? Why?
Well, it's Under Siege is widely regarded to be one of Steven Seagal's best movies, but as the actor has been stuck in direct-to-video limbo, I thought was he canceled? Perhaps it's time to revisit prior glories. Deadline.
Wife Beater Man.
Oh.
I'm just saying. He made tank tops famous. So.
Oh, okay. I get it. Another Siege reboot is set to be directed by Timo Tjahjanto.
What? Okay, now they're bringing back Casey Ryback?
No.
Ryback.
See, for this, I would go watch. I didn't see, did you guys see the sequel?
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw it in the theater.
Unfortunately.
All right.
It was.
I mean, the first one had like Tommy Lee Jones and Gary
I'm not a big Seagal fan. My father was.
He's not too bad. I mean, my
the
dad
first one was the best one.
But, yeah.
I mean,
Tommy Lee Jones is amazing.
When the guy with a ponytail and will break your arm, like, yeah, dude. Steven Seagal. I was more of a Van Damme guy myself.
Lucky Days of Seagal
around
forever.
the same time.
Degrassi Knowles' True Lies reboot at CBS. Oh, really?
No. I
Jamie Lee Curtis is way too old.
Ho. No.
I don't want to see Jamie Lee Curtis in lingerie. I'm sorry. No.
I don't want to see another True Lies.
And Tom Arnold, I don't know. He's not funny anymore.
Wait, what was that, Tony? What about lingerie?
Brian says Jamie Lee Curtis is too old for lingerie. I said she was too old for lingerie back when she made True Lies.
Ain't that the truth?
She was getting up there.
Ain't that the truth?
Still okay with me. No age shaming.
No. But have you seen Halloween? No, I'm good.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
There's only ever one reason why I ever watched slasher flicks as a kid, and people who've watched Gabbing with Geeks know why, so I'm going to move on.
Are you pimping your own show here? Okay.
Yeah, that's right. If you want that Carl exclusive, you better come over to Gabbing with Geeks and learn why Carl watches slasher movies.
Okay.
Hint, it's for the boobs.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that accurate, Carl?
Well, when I was a kid, when I was a kid, is the best way to get, quote, adult material, because you could go to the video store. You could go to the video store. You could go to the video store, pick up Halloween,
Carl!
Friday the 13th.
What did you rent again, Carl?
Friday the 13th, Halloween. Oh, shit.
Hellraiser. Did you wear that part of VHS?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Did you break?
No, I watched it all the way through.
No,
I watched it all the way through.
Rewind.
Hellraiser.
Rewind. No, we know what you did, Carl.
Species too, maybe, but
Oh, Species. Oh, okay.
Oh, Species.
Oh yeah, Species. Natasha Henstridge. Oh
yeah.
Whole 9 yards. I love that movie, by the way. Okay. Whole 10 yards. Not so much.
Hollywood.
I didn't mean to derail this.
Jesus Christ.
It happens all the time. Don't worry about
it. Carl. We had to get away from Max's love of the Golden Girls and his fantasies of older
you
women.
brought up Steven Seagal, and I've never really watched Steven Seagal.
I'd take all the girls, the Golden Girls. No.
And yeah, Zeno, that stream did turn me evil, man. I'm like,
lucky day, maybe Seagal could be Wolverine. Hell no.
No,
dude, like Steven Seagal is too. He's too old and big to reprise his role as that. Like, are you gonna tell me he's still in the military, or like?
You can see his hair plugs.
Charles.
I mean,
Charles.
I'd rather see Harrison Ford reprise Jack Ryan. Like,
yeah, that too. Yeah, I think it's better than that. I still think he could play I still think he could play Jack Ryan, just just not doing it as much as he can. Like in the
more unhinged Tommy Lee Jones, good vibes.
Dude, he got into a knife fight in the end of that movie. It was killer.
Hey, Master Entertainment.
Yeah.
Jack Reacher at Amazon. Hawk from Titans is the new Reacher. Oh yeah, I think I heard that.
Oh what?
So the guy who plays Hawk. Okay.
Yeah,
I like him. He was cool.
He's become a good actor.
Yeah, he was in that Blue Mountain State show. I didn't like him very much.
He was in what was he in before Titans? Was it in Smallville? Or what
Was
was
he in
he in?
Small? I think it might have been Smallville.
Yeah, he was Aquaman in Smallville, and he wasn't that great.
And and they're going to use the guy who played Arrow in Smallville to be a spin-off of from Smallville and Aquaman. They're going to replace him with the Arrow of between Arrow and Smallville.
Was that
They're going to use him as Aquaman.
stream that you turned evil?
Okay, yeah, a little bit.
Brian's heel turn.
Well, no, because I was getting irritated because it was like people were getting like way too like deep into the damn trailer, and I'm like sitting there just like, oh my god, man! Like, was it the second gunman on the grassy knoll that shot Kennedy, or is that how it works? Or like,
no.
CIA
It was a space satellite that the CIA activated because they were being paid off by the mafia. Everyone knows that.
Okay, see that's what they were getting into. Like, oh my god, they clearly cropped out the two Spider-Men. And if you see the angle that they're jumping at each other, I'm like,
the grassy knolls. What do you mean if they bring back, Harrison, or if they bring back?
Wouldn't be able to be Harrison because it's after Return of the Jedi.
It'd be a de-aged Harrison Ford, like
Luke
Skywalker at the end of.
Hey, Punk Trace.
So speaking of Spider-Man, does anyone else think that Doc Ock is going to team up with Spider-Man in that movie?
That could be interesting.
They kind of seem
in the trailer. In the trailer, there's a shot of lightning hitting the scaffolding and Doc Ock being flung off of the scaffolding from the lightning bolt. And also, as we know, in the comics, Doc Ock becomes the superior Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I think if the Sinister Six do team up, I think they're going to have issues with each other because most of them, especially Green Goblin and Doc Ock, have big egos, So I think they're going to have issues. Yeah,
I'm really upset you didn't respond to my thumbnail, Brian. I was trying to troll you.
Oh, what? I didn't even see this. This is amazing.
Yeah, Brian is shocked and wrong. Did you guys see this clip from the Brazilian trailer?
Yeah, where the lizard's head whips around.
Yeah.
That's because Venom punched him.
So was John Cena there, the Invisible Man?
You can't see me.
It's 1,000% proven that they're taking stuff out of the trailer.
He was giving him the 5-knuckle shuffle. That's why his head.
No, guys.
Everyone knows
it was Ghost. It was Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. The villain Ant-Man and the Wasp. She was in this movie. She's invisible. She could go invisible. She's the one to punch the lizard. No, I'm kidding. She's not in the movie.
I'm guessing Venom's going to be in the movie too, because at the end of Venom 2, you could see where Jonah Jameson's talking about Spider-Man, and it's a different clip than from the first.
You just see Jonah Jameson in the trailer. He looks like more like a Commissioner Gordon in the trailer.
Yeah. But I think Venom's going to join Spider-Man with Doc Ock to help take out the Sinister Six, and it's not going to be the two Spider-Mans. Rather, we're going to see two ghosts of Spider-Man.
Well, what do you think? I covered this on my 2 topics earlier, but film executives want. What do you think of all this? He's just playing the game to get a better rate. Film executives want Tom. Yeah,
everyone's playing the game, dude.
Yeah, but he's not convinced. He keeps saying Miles Morales. Maybe that just hints at where they'll go. But do you think? But the question I want to ask you guys: does Tom Holland have a career? A fruitful career outside of playing Spider-Man, or is that because we see him in the Uncharted trailer? I wasn't particularly feeling it. I'm not waiting to hate on it or anything. I want it to be good. I've seen him in a few of the trailers. I just don't feel it like I do when I see him as Peter. So Brian.
Yeah, go Brian.
So not Carl first.
No, I said go Brian.
Go Brian.
Let's see here.
Does he have a?
I think Tom Holland will be
the leading man. As a leading man.
No, it'll be fine. See, that's the thing with me and having the other Spider-Man involved in this movie. It would really steal the spotlight from Tom Holland. And I mean, if that's what they're willing to do, that's what they're willing to do. That's kind of why I was opposed to it in the first place. But I would be interested to see Miles Morales, to be perfectly honest. And also be interested to see if he were to cross over and do, the Venom action with Morbius and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's kind of open. I just for this movie coming up, I'm just trying not to get my hopes up. I don't want to get in the movie and then be like, God dang it, this movie sucks. Because, dude, I've been burned so many times. Like, perfect example, Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. I'm like, and I blame Mike Zero for this. How many times did Mike Zero say that Anakin Skywalker was coming back in the sequel trilogy?
No idea. I didn't.
100
No
times.
idea.
Easily. Lots. Okay. So I'm like sitting there in the back of my head going, oh man, would it be so dope if he just showed up? Like, this would be so cool. Never happened. I mean, we got his voice. He said Ray at the end of the movie, I think. That was cool. See, that's probably what's going to happen with Spider-Man. It's going to be so the blink and you miss it moment where all three of them are on screen at the same time, and it's going to be like, movie's over.
PKL Entertainment comes up with another interesting theory. People haven't considered that Spidey could be fighting alongside an Avenger.
That's what I said. Like, dude, Shang-Chi, where was he going with Wong? You know, he could be back there like throwing down the 10-ring smackdown. Just, you know,
I would love to see Spider-Man take out the Geico lizard. Yeah, that was the ad, but that would be amazing.
Do you think they're gonna cure the lizard? Like have him go back to his human form to Dr. Connors?
I don't know. I don't foresee all these characters going forward after this movie. I think it's it. Me personally.
Oh yeah, no, you're not going to see these characters come back.
You sound like Ambassador. 3 more years, I fart, and Doomcock's general direction. 3 more years. Talking about Kathy, who believes Mike Zero. Mike Zero believes Mike's. No, he doesn't even. No, Mike Zero doesn't believe what he shits out. Are you kidding? No, Mike Zero doesn't believe that shit. He just comes up with clickbait.
I'm going to bed and let me know if Philip calls.
Yeah, do you have the phone?
What? Behind the scenes at the Carl's. Okay. This was the store. What is a cat farting for? I don't get that.
Yeah, farting in your direction, Max.
Oh no, my dog does. My cat doesn't. Mike doesn't believe it. All right, let's get. I was trying to. Where the hell is RJ? He said he's going to be here in an hour.
Yeah, hour and 6 minutes, RJ. What the hell, dude?
RJ, where are you?
Yeah, where are you, RJ? We're calling you out.
I wanted him in here for movie talk, for Marvel talk. I mean, RJ, are you coming?
I gotta have somebody to rebut my negativity here. Gosh.
Well, since Brian brought up Shang-Chi, do you think we're gonna see Fing Fang Foom in the second movie?
I don't know.
Maybe,
because that's where the rings come from in the comics. They come from the battery from his ship.
Sure, we will. Especially if we do like Secret Wars, you know.
Oh no, I can't spoil it, but he is in that. I did kick his ass in the video game.
All right. Well, I have a box office record to bring up that.
Oh, that's right. It's his mom's birthday. I forgot. Sorry, AJ. Happy birthday.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, and she. Oh yeah.
Okay, I highlighted that.
Oh, happy birthday to his mom. I know you said he was getting your internet, right? Something like that.
Oh,
I had the memory of a goldfish.
Josh Boat, we could do like a stream of that comment section from Mike Zero. Really, Mike?
Shens, Lizard did not die. No.
Shen HC did.
He did not die. He just turned back human form.
I don't remember. I have to read.
He didn't die. They remember they stick the cure, the formula into him, and that's he turned back to become Kirk Connors. He did not die. He was put in prison. There was a video game based on that movie in 2014. It was actually based. It came out the same year as the second movie, but the video game was kind of based on this, kind of like a little bit based after the Amazing Spider-Man 1, and the Lizard was in it, like as Kirk Connors.
No Time to Die just broke an odd box office record.
Oh gosh, the lowest grossing Bond film.
No, is the lowest grossing movie domestically to ever cross 700 million global. So it did not do well domestically, but it did well globally.
God, it didn't even break even. That's terrible.
The 25th James Bond movie will have earned 150.7 million domestically, accounting for just 21.3 of its total 708.7 million. How much was this to make? I can't remember. I don't know.
I was close to $1 billion. Like, Wow. Well, because they had to sit on it for a year too. Like COVID wrecked this movie.
Yeah. Oh wait, No Time to Die is in theaters now, but is also available to rent digitally with the Blu-ray release. Oh, is it available to rent digitally right now?
What? Oh, I might.
Because it says the Blu-ray release is this December 21st, just in time for Christmas. That would kind of line up with it's probably going to be, if it's not available digitally yet, it's going to be soon. Because they do like to release the
digital before. I'm a James Bond fan. It's just I movie theaters. I just haven't had the money to get to lately. Hopefully that'll change soon.
Let me see. Shen. They all die.
What you need to do is open your own personal webcam channel.
Doctor Strange gaslighting and minor Tom. Oh, okay. Josh, Mike Zier believes a lizard is a source to Kathleen Kennedy. All right. No Time to Die was pretty good. It is available to rent now. Came out last week. Okay.
Really?
I'll see how much it is to rent.
I
gotta cancel some of my streaming services, really.
That's kind of what I did with the Xbox Game Pass. Like I was just like, it's $14.99. I can't do.
Game Pass.
I started playing World of Warcraft though. In my defense, I brought back all my old characters. So.
Game Pass is great to demo games that you want to buy. But beyond that, I don't know. I didn't really play a lot of those movie games, to be honest.
I play a lot of the Game Pass games. I'm loving you picked the worst time to cancel, Brian, because the Forza and then Halo's coming out.
Yeah, Halo's next month. Yeah.
I don't like Horizon. I like straight up Forza. More.
Okay. Netflix launches top 10 website to distract us from their flimsy viewership metrics. So we're actually going to look at the site. I have the site ready to go.
The point of Forza Horizon, is it just to drive forever?
There's different events. Like sometimes you race a plane or race a boat. It's a lot of fun stuff.
It's kind of like Need for Speed. If you were to compare the two, like the open world Need for Speed games.
Right.
But if you combine it with Forza, that's what Forza Horizon is. I like the traditional Forza because I like the pure racing aspect of it. And the physics are probably the most dead on as far as racing goes. Like, for example, when I went to automotive tech school, the suspension course, since we couldn't actually go out and, change the suspension on these cars and put them on the track, we played Forza.
I like Forza too, but I like the more arcade. Let's look at this top 10. I actually I finished Red Notice today on Netflix. I try to use my streaming services unlike Brian. No, I'm just kidding. Red Notice was a lot of fun. There were some funny moments. Ryan Reynolds brings most of the laughs. But it felt like Fast and Furious, Indiana Jones Fast and Furious edition. Like there's some stuff like this is completely out of the realm of possibility. Of course, it's an action movie, but like Fast and Furious type of action, where like
it's on Netflix. I might check it out.
It's fun though. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun, Brian.
And I like Gal. So
she's actually pretty good in this.
Love Hard. I definitely recommend that with the ladies. Watch it with your lady. That was a lot of fun romantic comedy.
I'm good.
The Harder They Fall. I didn't even know about this one.
Some kind of a Western by the looks of it.
Yeah, check that out. Army of Thieves I have to finish.
It's okay.
A Christmas movie. Father Christmas is back.
Kelsey Grammer? Oh, okay.
Aren't you waiting to see Kelsey Grammer and Elizabeth Hurley again?
I love Elizabeth Hurley.
Get a little Nicolas Cage is another movie.
He moved on from Redbox to Netflix. That's cool. Good on him.
Army of the Dead is still in the top 10. Passing? Yeah. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
What the hell is this doing here?
Transformers? This is not legit. I'm sorry.
That movie was terrible.
We can't. I'm sorry. This is BS. Then if they have Transformers there, this is BS.
We could see by country. That's interesting. Let me see. United States. What?
I still haven't seen Jumanji 2 yet.
Here, let me bring this back up. I'm sorry. That's interesting. Let's pick a different country. Turkey, Ukraine,
Canada.
Canada?
Canada's probably close to the same as the U.S. Probably.
I imagine.
What about Japan? No.
Okay.
Let's do one for Tommy.
21 Jump Street.
Italy. Red Notice. It's the same.
Yeah, I think most of it's
Oh,
gonna
Yara.
Yara.
I don't know what
Well,
that
you can have some Netflix
I
in some
don't
countries have their own content,
Creed
right?
2.
So like,
Yeah.
it might be a different top 10.
Creed 2 was
People-
okay. I liked Creed. That was
They really like Rocky in Italy, the Italian stallion.
Oh yeah, Rocky Balboa.
Oh wow, the wedding guest.
Balboa.
Red Notice. Red Notice is number one everywhere.
Of course, it's going to be different because they're going to have content in their country that's going to be respected countries that we're not going to have in the U.S. or Canada or wherever, right? So
like actual Indian content.
Monster.
Yeah, Indian content. Monster Hunter.
Last Christmas. Oh, a lot of romantic comedies here.
I don't know what that is. Zero to Hero.
These rom-coms.
Why, man? Transformers is still making that money.
Well, globally, I guess, you know.
I mean, if I would
why
watch
is Transformers?
Army of the Dead.
If I'm gonna watch a girl movie, I'm with a girl. It's gonna be something like Sense and Sensibility or something. At least I know what I'm getting.
Pick one here.
Pakistan has Netflix. I did not know that.
Pretty sure they all. Like,
All right, this is the last one because this might get
Goosebumps too.
Red Notice.
I think Red Notice is worldwide, right? So I think it's
Monster Hunter.
Monster. Wow. That's
Venom.
Venom.
The Wedding Guest. Goosebumps. Okay, mostly the same. There's not really any real surprises there.
Is that the one that had Jack Black in it?
That's the first. I think they're both in it. I know the first one definitely had him in it.
I never watched those. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, he's R.L. Stein.
Yeah, he's from
the author.
Boston, memes, but he's Italian. You know, yeah. Mr. Memes. Jumanji was good. I didn't like the sequel. It was just okay.
I haven't watched the sequel yet, so.
Are we eventually counting Justice League? I think most people don't. I'll let Tony and Carl answer this.
What, Jumanji? I saw all 3 movies. They're great.
Yes.
No.
Does Max have a crush on Tommy?
I'll let Tony answer and Carl answer first.
I don't think Max has a man crush on Tommy.
Okay.
You don't have a man crush on Tommy. And you don't do that stupid thing where you say, they didn't touch it or whatever.
Oh,
and that
you
makes something.
can't critique it because you didn't tell it. You have no right to criticize until you try it yourself.
It feels like they're talking about certain toys out there, if you catch my drift. I mean,
So,
here's
Max, are you confirming that you touched it, Max?
I touched it real good.
Here's my problem with the whole "you didn't touch it" philosophy.
I flicked it. I tapped it. I touched it.
Caressed it. He's like, "Oh, this turn button is so amazing."
It's touch sensitive.
I mean, this is my problem with the whole.
It's got a lot of motion. It fit right in my hands.
Did it feel like an old Nokia?
No.
This is the problem with the whole "you didn't touch it" thing. Is like that is a poor. That's a poor marketing slogan if I ever heard one, because not everyone is going to be able to play with this thing.
It's true.
I think they want everybody to play with it, Carl.
Yeah, but
you don't know. You don't believe until you played it with yourself.
So you got to play it by yourself, then you'll believe.
You got to play it with a group.
You can go blind then.
So you got to get into a group and just start playing with it. And then
It's just
each other. You're not going to have fun. You're going to play with each other on a couch.
Couch co-op. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
You
just don't know until you play with others.
This is true.
You'd
actually have to go over to a friend's house.
You don't know
game.
how exciting it can be until you play with others.
I don't have any real life friends though.
What's the anti-social distancing machine?
Is that going to be the new?
I mean, get 4 up to 8. Get as many as you can, but
so you could be a super spreader with the Amico.
4 up to 8 is with some really hardcore Amico action with the couch.
Max, is that the new slogan for Amico? Amico, you don't know how good it feels until you play with others.
Yes.
I mean, like,
clip it, Lucky Day. Clip it.
I mean, I'm like 43
years
years old.
Go full screen. Amico, you don't know how good it could feel till you play.
I mean, like, I'm 43 years old, so the moment I start asking kids to play with this thing with me,
no. You're getting into no. Age appropriate, friends. Legal. God damn it, Carl.
I don't think Carl was getting the joke.
I am hard. I am a hard person to be friends with.
No. Blind. I don't know what this is. Definitely Grace. Definitely Grace, and I would have her play the Amico with me. That get the best of both.
I mean,
I'll say Grace. Tommy did the soundtrack.
I would pick Tommy over Grace.
Isn't this 2-player action amazing? What?
Personally, I would take Tommy over Grace, unless Grace is mute.
Oh, bye, Tony.
You're right, Tony.
I know.
Wow.
I mean, as long as Tommy promised not to talk about his background or anything for 30 minutes while playing, okay, I'm cool with that.
You really don't like it when he talks about his history.
He talks about himself way too much.
Just put his Ferrari keys on the top shelf, and then he won't bother you.
And I still argue that the only reason he doesn't like Lamborghinis is because they wouldn't give him one.
I like Ferrari's an amazing car. I'm not, I'm cool.
I like the bus. It gets me to where I want to go.
I feel like Grace would be like a nag. Like she'd be like, "Well, Max, did you clean your room?
Oh my God,
don't ruin it.
This island is a mess.
Don't ruin it, Brian. Don't ruin it." Shen HC says, "Who's correct on Eternals, critics or audience?" I think the audience has got it. I think I always go.
The audience.
Listen, I always go with the paying customer.
The individual.
None of them's correct. Go for yourself.
Go with verified.
The individual. If you like it and nobody else did, that's on them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I like plenty of movies that nobody else likes. So it's no, dude. Do you?
Rhea makes her friends watch Lord of the Rings. Venom.
Great. You know what? Do that. Those are great movies, man. Like.
Oh, John Long, don't go yet.
Yeah.
We're gonna do like 10 more minutes, and then we'll. I have a few more stories here. Hey Phil, you could have come in. Phil, come in anytime. Justice League. Hey, H Barts is here. All right. I know it's early for you, H Barts. That's why I'm excited because
should be throwing heat at Jessica Chastain while you're trying to go harvest coconut milk.
Listen, that's the one thing I don't like about Grace is I like Jessica Chastain as well.
You know how you break up with Grace? Why not take her to a movie that has Jessica Chastain in it?
I would love my Grace to have a foot bath and an Amico. Can you imagine playing the Amico with a foot bath? That's going to be my video when I do my review. I'm going to get a foot bath with my mask on, play my Amico.
LEDs.
When they finally put you in the movies, Max, they need to have you fly on a foot bath.
Oh, dude, that would be amazing. It'd be like a hoverboard.
Shen, yeah, it's worth buying IMAX because there's really great special effects and it's a lot of atmosphere there. Yeah.
Why don't you just wait?
Oh no, Josh! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go too.
Oh no, Saggy, man! No, we do this all the time. I know we talk like that. Saggy's like,
yeah, Ray wants to talk about sports ball. Let's talk sports.
We probably would actually.
Yeah, it's like Saggy would join in.
Yeah.
I can talk sports ball all day, guys.
Yeah.
Public transit is GOAT.
I am expert.
I completely disagree with that. I'm so glad I don't have to go on the public transit anymore. I'm sorry.
On where you're at.
If you like it, that's great for you. Just for me personally, oh no. The last time I rode public transit, and it was for work, a guy accidentally touched my ass. He's like, "Whoops." He was all drunk in the morning. I'm like, God damn it, get out of here. Get away from me. It was like packed.
Well,
He's
Max,
like, whoa, I didn't mean to do that.
What were you wearing, Max? Like,
Nothing.
Did he squeeze?
Did I
he
what?
squeeze, Max?
No, he was drunk.
So you were wearing nothing and a guy groped your ass?
No,
that makes sense.
I was wearing clothes. I was like, get away from me. And then he had to stay by me the whole time. Oh,
Was it over or under the pants?
over. He didn't get on my pants.
It depends on where you're at. Like the public transit in Sacramento was fantastic. The public transit in San Francisco depends. If you know how to use it, it is very good. But
I'm sorry, if you're in New York, if you're in New York public transit, I bet you got people touching all over each other, no matter what. Like it's just gonna happen.
No, I don't.
Like the trains.
No, I do not.
Yeah.
I have a cubicle butt.
The public transit here sucks.
That's good. Wear headphones. Yeah, Raya's probably there with her headphones on her Switch. Don't bother me. Don't bother me.
Yeah, get away from me. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, all right.
Like the old Carl's Jr. commercials. Don't bother me.
Josh Bowen says, dude, Rotten Tomatoes thinks Shazam is better than Pet Cemetery and It Chapter 2, so I'm really not going on what Rotten Tomatoes says.
No.
I actually pay attention to the verified audience score quite often now.
The original Pet Cemetery, not the remake, right?
The past is what I'm talking.
All right, let's do some rapid fire topics here at the end of the show. We'll go probably like 10 more minutes.
Cool.
Matrix Resurrections poster. Look, keep in mind, I am still weaning myself off of lots of caffeine, so I'm pretty tired. Matrix Resurrections poster. Neo ventures down the rabbit hole with a new team. What do you think of this poster?
Is that your girl in the back?
Oh yeah. What's her name? Henwick?
Yeah, is that her?
Yeah, that's her.
Okay.
I mean, it's like when the way he's pointing upward like that, it's like he's saying, "Now, guys, if you do it like this, I swear you'll get better results."
I don't know who's this in the background there.
I think it's I don't know either. I know, but it's Morbius have like.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Morbius, why is he dressed up like a Joker with the purple and green suit?
I don't know.
Why is John Wick in the Matrix?
It does look.
I got
like
a better
it.
question. Why are they
Multiverse, Brian? Multiverse.
Wait, what was that, Tony?
I said, why are they even making another Matrix?
Right?
Why not?
God, dude, I'm sorry.
Because
They lost me after the second one.
I'm excited for it. Did you see the trailer?
Did you see Matrix 3? That's why there shouldn't be a Matrix 4, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you. Totally agree.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. I just do it a little bit. I don't go overboard. I just do it a little bit. I've moved past the dick jokes. All right.
I haven't. If you want to hear dick jokes, Gabbing with Geeks, we make them all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Carl's always making pull-out jokes.
I like a good Kevin Smith movie every now and again. So.
Yeah. Rhea says this looks like a parody of the Matrix franchise. Oh man!
Thank you. Like it did. No Lawrence Fishburne.
You're all gonna like it when it comes out. You're all.
So
gonna
who's
love
this
it.
variant freaking Morbius? Or
It's Black Manta,
Morpheus.
Black Manta and Candyman.
Mobius.
I can't say his name.
It has to do with the storyline.
Morpheus, not Morbius. I forget.
We'll see. We'll see. All right, people aren't feeling the poster. I'm
not feeling the movie at all. The poster's fine. It's just I'm good. Like,
oh wow,
I'm
man!
right on that. I'm not feeling the movie. I don't think.
Dude,
they
the thing
needed
is,
it.
okay, like
it's a money
about
grab.
The Matrix, it was groundbreaking in 1999.
It was.
It's
not groundbreaking now. They had bullet time in Shang-Chi for fuck's sake.
Wait till you see what. Don't hate it. Don't hate it till you see it.
But I'm just saying, like the same fight choreographer that worked on The Matrix worked on Shang-Chi, and it's like you see it everywhere now. So it's like it's not new, it's not fantastic. It's the same thing with the Avatar. Avatar 2 is, guys, it's nothing new. It's nothing fantastic. It's nothing special. Pandora is not going to look any different.
I'm crying. It's this oceans of Pandora.
But that's what I'm saying. It was a spectacle then, but come on, dude. It's going to be Aquaman. Just watch.
Avatar was overrated too. I mean, that movie was not that good.
It was
I
overrated.
disavow all these comments.
Ferngully
Everyone on the
CGI.
panel does not represent.
When people talk about Avatar, they don't talk about how the story. All they talk about is the special effects. It's all they talk about.
Right. The story sucked.
That was the only thing about the Matrix. Was the special effects. The ones that got
more positive.
Oh no, the thing that ruined the Matrix for me is the same thing that ruins a lot of these movie franchises. Is the people who are like, guys, the Matrix is like the Bible, bro. They get so deep into it. It's like, have you ever hung out with a dude when you're just trying to buy some weed and he's like, guys, you want to hear the true story of the Matrix, bro?
I'm telling you,
and he goes on for like 3 hours telling you about how the Matrix is like this allegory for life and how it changed his whole life. And I'm like, dude, it's the effing Matrix, man. He's like, bro, no.
Yeah.
I live my life by it. I named my kid Neo. I'm like, God damn.
Oh,
I don't hang around that many people who buy pot. So
Mega Podtastic says, I would have more faith in Fourth Matrix if neither of the Wachowskis were involved. Either they
they were bad.
Matrix one, except Speed Racers, that was good, have been garbage. I like the whole Matrix trilogy and Speed Racer.
I like Speed Racer for what it was, and I hated the cartoon.
Yeah, he says Speed Racer was good. I think Speed Racer was one of the best anime adaptations ever.
Yeah.
I love the trailer. I mean, if the movie is like the trailer, I'll be happy. But you know,
Speed Racer was garbage.
What?
I didn't even watch.
Tony, you have no taste.
Explain yourself, Tony.
Well, it was way over the top. It was nothing like the cartoon. It was garbage.
The anime was way over the top.
Have you seen the cartoon?
Not a lot of it, but I watched a few episodes here and there. Yeah, I'm like not like a hardcore fan. I used to watch.
There were normal races. They weren't like super duper cars flying over deserts and shit.
Go Speed Racer. I used to watch the one with like all the Hanna-Barbera characters racing.
Wacky races.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I forgot what they were called, but it was like everybody. It was like little dog.
You're breaking my heart, everyone. Everyone's breaking my heart tonight. Okay. How about this? This is going to get everyone positive.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm worried.
Riddick 4. Vin Diesel continues to build the hype for Furia. Yeah, Diesel's coming back. What?
Is he going to beg The Rock to be in this one?
Brian, I did The Rock for this one.
Do you want to see another?
Interested.
Vin Diesel's not a big movie star as he thinks he is. I'm sorry.
I think Tony's all about Riddick 4.
I haven't seen the first two Riddicks.
Yeah,
I didn't even know there was a 3.
I never saw Pitch Black.
There's Pitch Black, and then there's the Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah.
I saw Pitch Black.
Breaking my heart.
There's the one that Katie Sackhoff showed her boobs in.
Yes.
With Riddick, I think was it called.
I don't know the name.
All I know is
I think it was called, wasn't that
called
some
side boob in it.
Wasn't that just Riddick? Cool. Wasn't that the name just Riddick? It
was called Riddick.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all pretty decent. I like them.
I
mean, the game is pretty good. That's
like
on backwards compatibility. You can play the Riddick game on your Xbox. It's a great game.
Let's not say.
Do you hear that silence? I think that kind of,
Wow.
Says about where everybody's at. Yeah, that's right. Make a podcast.
Where is everyone tonight?
Starbucks side boob.
We haven't got past like 30 viewers. Oh well. It's still
it's all right. It's my fault. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's not your fault. It's my fault. These are the topics that were dealt. I can always complain about Jeremy some more.
Nah, I'm good.
What did he do this time?
I don't know.
He breathed.
He farted really.
He took a breath.
He made a really dank fart. That's what Brian said. Are you gonna criticize every time he farts weird or something? What did you say?
Yes, that's pretty much what I said. I basically called you a fart sniffer.
Oh damn you, Brian.
Waiting for Jeremy to fart in the wrong way and it to waft down for us to complain about.
All right. Joe Blow. Disney execs reportedly at odds over streaming more adult content on Disney Plus because they have
Disney
the
Plus
Hulu.
Plus.
Ooh, Disney Plus.
Disney.
Sorry,
I don't know.
Disney
Should
X.
they keep it to Hulu? No, I don't know about that. I don't know. Like they're not saying adult content.
Disney
They're not going to
streaming
have.
porn?
What's that, Carl? What?
Disney streaming adult content? I don't know.
They mean like more, not like the adult where you.
They
found
mean
rated
R.
R. They make rated R stuff.
Yeah.
I want to see Predator on Disney
Oh,
Plus.
okay.
Not that adult.
They're not gonna have their own Cinemax streaming service on
Why
Disney
not?
Plus.
I want the Paul Verhoeven RoboCop. Okay, all the blood, the guts, the arms getting shot off. Hell yeah, dude! Disney Plus, baby. 2022. Future.
Well, I mean, they do have Hulu to push the Fox properties.
I don't want to buy 2 different services or pay extra to have it.
Okay, so here's my problem. Here is my problem with Hulu. Hulu does not give you access to every season of all the shows. You get the presently streamed season.
True, and then you have to pay extra if you want stars. It's like I might as well just get Amazon and put it all in one place.
You have made Josh's whole family hungry with your not Master of Noms.
Dog, he came on. We talked some burgers today, buddy. Oh my goodness.
Lucky Day, you need to get on the show. You're a positive dude.
Blue cheese, baby.
You like all my comments.
Oh.
I don't want to touch his tears.
You ever think Willem Dafoe is like a parrot arguing
Disney X
with a frog?
Willem Dafoe. I don't think it becomes irrelevant. There's still a lot on there.
It depends what they put on it. I mean, like,
okay.
Yeah.
So but do you think they should try, or do you think they should just stick with status quo? Just keep doing what they're doing. I mean, what if they came out with a hardcore, not hardcore, damn it, wrong word. Like street level Netflix Marvel shows, like those shows. They should go on Hulu, or they should consider Disney. You know, bring Punisher back, Daredevil.
There's still some Disney content that is not on Plus at the moment. I would like to see that added. Like Dr. Sin, the Scarecrow of Romney Marsh.
All right. Well, I have one more story, and that's it.
Are they going to put Song of the South on Disney Plus anytime soon?
Yeah, I was going to say, when's that coming out? No Zippity Doo-Dah anytime soon?
So, Dr. Sin, the Scarecrow is not the same as Song of the South.
Oh, I had the Twitter.
Yes, they do have Star internationally, which in Canada I have. That's more adult stuff. Yes.
Are they going to bring back the propaganda cartoons from World War II?
Yeah, Josh, I put you in the new movie Madness Live DM group, so you could just click in anytime.
I'm still not in that group. Max doesn't want me in the group.
No, I can add you and Carl.
I said add Tony, man. Shit. Why not?
No, I don't care. You
let's make it
great
happen.
Commentary. All right, here. Let me.
As long as we don't talk about the elephant in the room too much, we're good.
Max isn't that big.
Oh, damn you. The Miko.
Here we go. Sounds like something I would say when I'm tossing a pizza dough up in the air.
Well, I had one more topic. Let me see here. Hey, Josh.
I'm gonna have a bunch of Italians mad at me.
Did you survive all this negativity?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Nah, Brian's stream is really fun tonight, but it did make us hungry by the end of it.
Yeah.
It happens. That's why I got chips and dip at hand.
I made chicken Philly.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and the kids loved it.
Anything with the word Philly in it, I'm there.
Yeah. I used to work at an Italian restaurant. Well, they did pizza and Philly cheesesteaks and stuff.
I'm going to have to end the stream if we're going to talk about food because I'm on a diet and I've eaten a lot of veggies for dinner and ham, and that's about it.
Blue cheese is amazing.
No desserts.
Yes, blue cheeseburger.
Oh, man. All right,
now, Max, if you want something that'll rock your world, you need to try the new apple flavor for Mountain Dew.
What?
What?
Apple
apple soda flavor.
That sounds like really good. I'm going to go to the...
man. I'm trying to stop drinking pop, Carl.
7-Eleven 7-Eleven
Dew is my jam. Mountain Dew is
Sounds
my
interesting
jam.
either way.
That's how I get through the
Oh.
working day, really. But I need.
I
to
drink
stop.
Mountain Dew. We have it on tap.
I'm gonna eat after this, guys. So, like,
Here's the last story I had for today.
Friend me with a burger.
Spider-Man No Way Home script was constantly being rewritten during filming. Is that is
Oh,
that
that's a bad
understandable? Or
sign.
bad?
that's usually not a good sign for a movie.
Noah movie I'm not watching.
Okay, what? You're gonna watch No Way Home.
No, I'm not. Not if they rewrite it that so many times.
Don't.
I've been playing video games.
Let's get some context. Marvel Studios has weathered any number of storms thrown its way, from creative differences among directing talent, pandemic-altered time frames, to personal tragedies compounded by ignorance and stubbornness. But one problem that the MCU still struggles with on occasion would be when it comes to figuring out the script. According to Tom Holland himself, No Way Home was unable to avoid these issues as well. Tom Holland is probably saying too much, but at least it's not spoilers this time. In a profile with GQ, the young actor opened up with all sorts of topics, but naturally the conversations to Spider-Man, somewhat surprising or not. Holland is extremely candid about the state of No Way Home, found itself through its earliest days of production. Well, we know it changed directors early, but then I thought when Sam Raimi came on, it went smooth. I thought. Apparently, questions still remained whether multiple important actors would officially sign on the dotted line, which inevitably had massive ripple effects on the story. As Holland put, some people were trying to figure out whether they wanted to do it, and we needed all of them or none. What's your thoughts on this? Go ahead, Tony.
I think the article is trying to tease that he's talking about Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, but I think he's really talking about Alfred Molina and William Dafoe.
That's true. I think you're right there, Tony.
Plus, you got Jamie Foxx came back. They didn't know if he was coming back, and who the hell is the other one? The other villain.
Well, I don't even know. They don't necessarily need the
Green Goblin.
They don't need Sam. They could just have him digitally, right? They don't need the actor.
Well, unless he goes to his human form.
But that all or nothing really seems to be like, if you see some, they're all in there. And they said they want them either all or nothing, because if they get some, they want it. How can you bring in the villains and not bring in Toby and Andrew?
No, I think you're reading into it wrong, Max. I think he was talking about the villains. Either you're going to have all of them and have a bunch of villains come out, or just none of them.
All right.
Because if you had, let's say you had the Green Goblin, then people would be like, well, why didn't you bring back Doc Ock? Why didn't you bring back the Sandman? Why didn't you bring back Electro?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that have been asking all those questions. This is true.
So it was either bring all of them or bring none of them.
Okay, I see that too. I see it my way as well, but I understand your point there. It could have just been referencing the villains. But I would think even, like, why would you bring in 2 Spider-Men extra but not bring in their villains, though? Or vice versa, too. Like, why would you open that opportunity and then not bring them in? I assumed that meant either across the board, villains and heroes. If every single one of them wasn't going to do it, then none of them would. That was my, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but to Brian's point, bringing the 2 other Spider-Men are going to overshadow Tom Holland.
I feel like that's going to happen.
Isn't that kind of the point, though?
Well, that's one of the major criticisms about Tom Holland, is that he gets overshadowed by everybody that he's in the movie with.
Right.
Like Tony Stark overshadowed him in the first one, in his first movie.
That's true.
Everybody else overshadowed him in the second one.
Not in the second. Nobody really overshadowed him in the second movie.
Like the specter of Tony Stark haunted him in the second one. Like, he didn't even have to be in the damn movie.
But he was close to Tony Stark. He was close to Tony Stark, though.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, I mean, you could arguably say that, like, Nick Fury stole the show. Like, I don't know. I just don't think Tom hasn't done a good job of standing on his own. And that's one critique I will levy against Tom Holland.
So,
do not overshadow him in this movie. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I think Tom Holland getting Doc Ock to be on his side is going to show that he's a better Spider-Man, because he actually was able to save Doc Ock and bring him over to the good side, unlike the other Spider-Man. Go ahead, Carl.
You know that I'm siding with you on the Doctor Strange movie.
All right.
That's all
I
I
got
want to
Carl
say
on
about
board.
this.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's ask Josh that question since he's fresh on the stream. Out of all the multiverse movies, which now only you have to just predict because you haven't seen the trailers for the other one. Which one you think is gonna be most successful? That doesn't mean you have to hate on the other ones, but just you think it's gonna hit out of the park. So we have Spider-Man: No Way Home, Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness, Flash, and what was the other one?
That's it. Oh, but that's the three you only mentioned.
Well, some think that Ant-Man Quantumania is going to be sort of like
Yeah.
that too.
Well, Brian mentioned that.
What do you think is going to be the most successful?
No Way Home.
No Way Home. Okay.
Because the way they promote it, Marvel promotes way more than DC does.
Well, what about if
look at their
Wolverine
marketing
shows
and
up?
everything.
Wolverine and Deadpool and Multiverse of Madness. What about that?
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that more than No Way Home. No Way Home is nostalgia at its finest, and it's going to carry the whole movie. Now, the diehard Tom Holland fans aren't going to like to hear that, but it's the truth. They really opened up the checkbook on this one. They got everybody coming in. They could have told us point blank if Toby and Andrew were going to be in it, but they didn't because they want the hype. They want that possibility of nostalgia to take over. The one thing we know for certain is it looked like two Spider-Mans in the trailer. You have the regular one and the one in the black suit. All right.
Black suit's Tom Holland, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Or it could have been him in two different suits. True. But we don't have a guarantee. But that's the thing. Don't you kind of want to see the movie to see how it plays out? Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be in the movie.
What? Tony, really?
We're so late in the game. The Spider-Man comes out in what, like a month?
You didn't see the John Campbell leaks?
I don't care about Campbell.
Do you believe the John Campbell leaks? I'll believe it.
Yeah, the leaks are. Sony told him to take them down. Those leaks are most likely real.
Well,
not necessarily.
Okay.
Sony made people take down memes of Last of Us 2 that had nothing to do with the game. So, I mean, they could have just took them down because they didn't want people to think they were real.
Mega Podtastic. I confused Sam Raimi. I confused Doctor Strange with No Way Home. That's right. No Way Home never changed directors. I apologize.
Yeah, John Watts is.
Doctor Strange did, yes.
My theory is that through this whole multiverse and everything, they're going to create a Sony Marvel, and they're going to have a MCU Marvel.
Yeah, it's going to be two separate entities.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's not. What the multiverse is going to do, it's going to have those Spider-Man. What my theory is the multiverse. If you look at the trailer, Doctor Strange said all the universes, visitors from all different universes. So if you look at the Morbius trailer, they mentioned a lot of stuff. They mentioned a lot of stuff from all the other Spider-Man movies. The Amazing Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. I think that's what this multiverse is going to do, is include every universe from the past Spider-Man movies into the MCU in some capacity, in some way, and that's what I believe is going to happen, and that's why you see the Venom that happened after credits scene, where Venom and Eddie Brock on vacation, and you see what happens on TV, and all of a sudden you see Tom Holland Spider-Man appear on TV. That's what I think the botch spell does to everything, screws up everything.
Well, Zeno,
and you might end up seeing more. You might end up seeing other heroes and villains or other people from other universes that have nothing to do with the Spider-Man lore.
Well, Zeno,
Doctor Strange.
This is pretty intense. There, I like MJ. You know, what's your thoughts on MJ, everyone?
It's not MJ. It's Michelle Jones. That's what I call her. It's not MJ.
It's not Mary Jane Watson.
I know it's not Mary Jane, but yeah,
it was Mary Jane though, Max. It was.
I want to see Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, same here. I want to see Spider-Gwen.
Yeah.
Yeah, friggin'. But yeah, there's two interesting theories, but this collab is not going to last forever between Sony and the MCU. It eventually.
They have a deal though. They have a deal for they made a deal in
but we know for a
2019.
fact they have gotten into arguments for Spider-Man. They don't.
No, but they reached that. They reached an agreement. Their deal expired in 2019, but later in 2019, they got Disney and Sony made a deal with their Spider-Man. They have more MCU projects and Sony projects. So I don't know how long that deal is, but
yeah,
it's a fact.
Last forever, though.
Well, what? Kevin Feige said he's never going to let Spider-Man go again. He said, "Don't worry, guys.
Ain't gonna last forever."
I'm putting that on the wish list.
Well, Phoenix Night Flame. I
need RJ on here.
Is this accurate that it was supposed Doctor Strange was supposed to come out before No Way Home? I don't know. I've heard this a few times. Was being written constantly because Disney had to flip release dates for No Way Home and Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange was meant to come out first, and maybe when Doctor Strange changed directors. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So that explains why what Tom Holland said on that article then too, if that's accurate. That seems accurate. Now, I think you're right, Phoenix Night Flame. Because they had to change directors, it got delayed. Yes. All right.
Yeah,
what's that, Tony?
Like I was saying earlier, Max, if Tobey Maguire and them were in the movie, what reason would they have for not showing them already? It would only build more hype. You're not going to get extra ticket sales.
Aren't they thing. It keeps them relevant for until the movie's released.
Here's the thing, Max. If they're in the movie, right, and you tell people they're in the movie, you're going to get the ticket sales. If they're not in the movie and you don't tell people they're not in the movie, you'll get ticket sales. So the only reason not to say that they're not in the movie and not confirm that they're in or not is because they're not in it, and you want the ticket sales of people who think that they might be in it.
Yep.
I should bet you.
And then at the end credits, or the music is going to be Rick Astley's "Never Gonna Give You Up."
They're so you're gonna.
Oh no! Watch the troll. Yeah,
everybody's going to get Rick rolled right out of the theater. Oh my god, it's going to be
Brian, I have newsflash for you. That song's in the Guardians of the Galaxy Game 3.
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna be the end credit theme for
and that game trolls
Spider-Man No Way Home.
That game trolls the ending for you too.
Oh shit! We're talking about Spider-Man.
I mean, the video game Guardians troll the ending has an ending.
Spider-Man Home. I would like that.
I don't know.
I would like it when he's a kid. Yeah, do a prequel. Spider-Man.
They're already doing a prequel, Max. They got that new show coming out. Spider-Man. Year one,
the freshman year. Yeah,
MJ's not enough. I don't think she's annoying.
Oh yeah, she's annoying. Xeno's right.
She is. She's annoying.
When he starts learning how to cut coupons, and
I take this MJ over Kristen Dunst's MJ, who always gets becomes a decimal distress.
You're telling me to read articles, RJ? You know, I just gloss over them for quick movie topics. I don't read them in depth.
We were waiting for you to get here to read it, bud.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to bet Tony, and then I'm like, maybe I shouldn't bet Tony.
We can bet, Max. They might be in the movie, but they're not going to be a significant part of the movie. Let's just say
it's going to be a blink and you miss it, dude. It's going to be so fast.
Remember in the trailer where Doctor Strange, one of them is saying, I think it was Doc Ock, he's like, they're fighting Ghost. They're going out there to fight Ghost. You're going to get Ghost of the other Spider-Man because they're seeing them, but they're not real. They don't exist.
Lame. That would be so lame. What you just said what you just said would be so lame. People would
That's so gonna happen.
I did.
Yeah, that's so gonna happen.
Expect to be disappointed. Is all I'm gonna say, man.
He did say Doctor Strange did say all the other Spider-Man did. All the other Spider-Man did die.
You guys are insane. What can we bet, Tony? This is I don't know what they bet you. Bubble tea? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to do it.
Max, don't want to bet?
Loser gets a roast stream.
You gotta bet the Amico case.
Yeah, the Amico case.
I'll just say Tony was right about everything. Every single time.
He'll make a live stream just denouncing everything, like the Amico and everything.
No, I'm not going to do that. But I'm that confident that he's in it, though, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't know. We'll get back to it.
It doesn't matter. All these guys are used to freaking put Tom Holland up on a pedestal anyway.
Oh.
All this nostalgia stuff when it's really not needed. Like,
well, I got to be real. I'm getting really tired. I gotta end this soon. I didn't take a nap today, and I went all over the place. I got the PO box. I took my parents. Got
oh,
stuff
cool!
from
You
my
got the
parents.
PO box.
Yes, it was expensive.
Oh, sorry.
But
More
you can't
expensive.
you can't end the stream because we have 3 hours left to go.
I don't do that.
Oh my God.
This isn't gabbing with geeks. 2 hours is my limit, and plus I didn't get my nap or caffeine. My wife watches me like a hawk. No more caffeine after noon. Oh God, I'm ready to pass out. So thanks for watching. Oh no, what? Why are you pissed off, Andrew?
He's always pissed off.
Because somebody said something bad about Toby.
I
oh
love
my
Tobey
God!
Maguire. I love
Heaven
Tobey
forbid. I'm sorry, dude. Whatever.
Who said anything bad about
We're not ruining anyone's
Go
love for
cry,
Toby.
dude.
We're giving our own opinion.
Just because something I said upsets you so much, dude.
Don't be a bully,
Oh.
Maguire. Don't be a Maguire.
Toby,
I'm about ready to start just timing him out everywhere, dude. I don't care anymore.
Andrew,
Yeah.
chill, man.
Tell me
chill.
how to do what I'm doing here, brother.
Max, RJ wants to come on. I don't know.
I sent him the link. Yeah. All right,
Really?
let's get What the hell, RJ? I sent you the link how many times? All right, let's get RJ in here. See what he has to say. He's gonna get ready to get scolded.
Oh.
No, we're mostly making fun of the internet for.
I'm just gonna say,
overhyping
dude,
these things.
if you don't want to hear what I have to say, Andrew, don't watch. Go do something else, man. Like,
Andrew, don't take everything so personal.
no big loss in my opinion. I'm like, whatever, dude.
I like Andrew. He's like he gets feisty.
I'm
Andrew.
getting to the point where I don't want to even engage anymore, dude. I don't care. Like, it's getting to the point where like, nah, forget it, dude. I can't even talk. Like, whatever, dude. Have a good one.
And don't worry about it, Brian. He jumped off my stream when we were talking about Spider-Man last time. He was
it's
upset.
just, you can't even talk about Spider-Man in his presence without him getting upset. So it's unproductive to the conversation. I mean, if he wants to come in and not come half cocked at me every time I say something, then we can have a chat. But until then, forget it.
Oh boy, what the hell am I walking into?
Stands will be stands.
I'm just telling you how I feel about how Andrew acts on this.
Let's get Andrew on, and I'm going to tell him to be calm. And if he can't be calm, then he's going to be.
Well, that's the thing. We've told him this many times.
Yeah, just
every time he's on a stream, calm down.
Enough's enough.
And then he gets all pissed off, and it's like, dude, whatever, dude.
Well, we
You
don't
do it again. I'm just gonna eat you. I don't care anymore.
All right,
Like,
all right.
done.
Just chill out, Andrew. Everyone's excited to see Toby if it happens. I think it's gonna happen.
Might end up dying too. Who knows?
You know, we can talk about.
Why did you bring that up, RJ? Right when he might pop in? Don't. Bring
It'll be
that
like
up.
Han Solo.
I'm messing.
The lightsaber. Did he turn it on, or was it Kylo Ren?
I'm trying to get to bed here.
You know, guys.
Well, I was popping to say hello. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
We could talk about
Tell your
Toby,
mother congrats on her birthday.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
she has a great one. That's great.
Yeah. It's been a very eventful day. I was getting my AT&T fiber internet connected, but they had to send out the Buster truck to go mess with the pole tomorrow morning. Then it'll be done, so I won't get new internet until tomorrow. But yeah, I was playing Metroid Dread, just chilling out, having a good old time.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You're
Yeah,
playing Metroid Dread. Isn't that on that one console that
I
has?
got presses for RJ.
No.
The
We need to
television
talk.
Switch, Tony. What were you saying?
Sadly, Intellivision Amico does not have Metroid Dread, which is a shame.
We
I
need
just
to
heard bad
talk
things about the
about we need to talk about Toby Tallarico's new console, the Spider Miko.
Hey, Andrew, be calm. Be nice, Andrew. Just chill out. You know, we want you here to be friendly. People have the right to their own opinions. I am a Tobey Maguire fan. You have everything to be excited about, Andrew.
Hey, Hawkeye comes out next week. Who's looking forward to that?
I am. I'm looking forward to Ghostbusters too.
Oh yeah, Ghostbusters. I gotta go see it this weekend. I gotta.
What did you think about all this coverage, Andrew? Are you even more hyped for seeing Toby?
Well, the funny thing is, I still am. I'm still having hope, despite what RJ and Brian think.
Don't worry about what they think.
I don't think that they're not in the movie. I never said they were.
Let the haters roll off your sleeve.
I don't think they are. I think they are too, but it's just the fact that I get called a hater for opening my mouth. So whatever, dude. Talk away.
Well, yeah. I re-edited the trailer today to actually include them.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
listen,
but
man,
I'm still happy.
your dreams are going, or your dreams are going to come true. You're going to have this great movie, even if everything doesn't meet every expectation of yours. It's still going to be an amazing Spider-Man movie. So
Yeah.
And it's coming soon. Coming soon.
Here's the thing. Even though I didn't see him in trailer, I still got pumped seeing Willem Dafoe and Alfred Molina.
Right. Be happy about that. You get to see them come back. How many times? When's the last time you watched the OG trilogy?
Funny thing, I like to watch it sometimes when I'm bored.
I could have guessed that. RJ, what did you think about all these stories we did? What did you think about the possibility of Wolverine and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness?
He's not in it.
Okay,
I don't believe he's in it. The Patrick Stewart thing though, that's legit. That is as real as it gets. He's in that movie.
Didn't his character die after Logan?
It's a multiverse. Anything's possible.
Yeah. Or what did you see this, RJ? And
I saw the video, Max. Nice job, man.
I think we all saw this, Max.
That's really interesting. They've done this before to other Disney Marvel trailers, so I wouldn't be shocked if they did edit something out. Or it could be a visual effects mistake. Who knows? I don't know. Movie comes out in a month. Should be interesting.
it really looked like there was something there. But like someone said in the chat, maybe it's in a different Avenger. But I don't know.
Why would the Avengers out?
Well, what about this? Is it time for Miles in Spider-Man 4 to come in? The live action Miles.
Here's the thing with Miles.
Yes.
After the Spider-Verse movie and this video game, I think that was good enough for me.
No, I need live action Miles. I think
the
that
next logical step would be he's coming. He's coming in like the next trilogy.
As much as the anti-SJWs say that these characters aren't very successful, Miles Morales is a very successful
although some people have said he was in the movie, I was personally shown something, which is why I know he's in the movie. I can't say what I saw, but I personally saw.
If RJ Scoop is right, I think it'll be pretty cool to see him come out in a wheelchair and say, "I'm Professor Charles Xavier."
Well, it's not a scoop. I'm just saying I was shown something.
Why'd you change your image, Tony? Miko no access.
Because you mentioned Amico. So
yeah.
All right.
But yeah, no. Miles is probably going to be in the next trilogy. I think it's the next logical step. What else do you guys talk about? Oh, yeah. He's not done, by the way. Tom Holland's going to be playing this character for a while. Like, I know he was joking around saying, oh, maybe I'll stop after I'm 30. No,
and you're happy about that, RJ.
I think
I didn't say I was happy about that. I just said, I like that version of the character. Sure.
I know, just saying.
I think if Patrick Stewart is definitely in Doctor Strange, there's a strong possibility Hugh Jackman's coming back.
I'd say
because his send-off was just as final as Logan's.
That is true. Listen. Is there a chance it could happen? Absolutely. I just don't know, though. I don't know. They are doing reshoots, though, so anything at this point is possible, right? Nothing's off the table. I mean, it
don't
is.
Don't say that.
I'm not trying to say it's going to happen. I'm just saying, you never know.
I would bet on the Spider-Man being in No Way Home. I wouldn't do that same bet for Doctor Strange with
I wouldn't do that either.
Wolverine, but I think that there's a strong possibility.
According to what what was it, Hollywood Reporter saying, they're doing massive reshoots. The whole movie could change for all we know. They could be taking stuff out, putting stuff back in. We don't really know what's going on at this point.
I don't like that.
If this guy here can be back, Hugh Jackman can be back.
Right.
Grace Randolph, Doomcock, they all do that, covering their ass. Well, I heard from sources X and Y is going to happen, but they're doing reshoots, guys, so you never know. It might not happen.
Well, yeah, that is true.
Grace Randolph said that, what's his name, walked off The Mandalorian, remember? He's not going to be in season 2. He's not going to be the
He was not in it much.
That was bad. That was dumb.
But he wasn't in it as much in season 2. There was large parts of it where it could have been just the...
Did you watch her video, Max? She said he walked off the set, and then at the end of the video... But my sources also said that he did come back and they talked. So he still might be in season 2, guys. So you never know.
I know he's in season 3.
I don't know why I continue to stream for all this Grace hate. Good night, everyone. No, I do want to end it though. So I
No,
appreciate.
I was just
Josh.
gonna say,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, at least with the Spider-Man thing, it should be interesting. Like I said, it seems like they have long-term plans with this version of the character. He's going to be. I think they're going to take a break for a little bit after No Way Home. Take a little bit of break for a few years. Reset some things. Probably get a new director. Do the next trilogy, but they're gonna keep going forward. I mean, like I said, they have to keep making Spider-Man movies every so many years, or else they lose the rights. Right? So
They love me.
I would say probably 2-3 years out. Probably like 2024, 2025. We'll get the next Spider-Man movie. It'd be like the nice little college trilogy relaunch. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know.
Well, this is a good point
years
from
break,
Shen
that's it?
HC. So some of us have said on the panel that we think Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is going to be the better multiverse movie. But in Far From Home, we get Spider-Man villains. How can all those villains be overshadowed by Doctor Strange's villain? Or
Well, Max, this is the idea, right? So both movies are operating on the basis of bringing back characters you know and love, right? So with No Way Home, it's uniting all of the Spider-Man characters, right? Doing that with Doctor Strange 2, I think the objective is going to be every other corner of the Marvel universe, like the Fox stuff, especially. I think is going to be leaning into a lot.
Fantastic Four.
Thank you, RJ. Yeah, that's just the rest too. Yeah.
Like I think that's the idea. Okay, you get your Sony multiverse element and No Way Home, right? Because that's the Spider-Man connection. Multiverse matches literally everything else is on the table.
Yeah,
I think that's
thank you.
like the vague idea they're going with, personally. But yeah, it's only a guess though. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I agree with you, RJ. I think that's what Doctor Strange is basically saying, like that we're having visitors from all these different universes. I think that's what he's referring to.
Well, plus too, you're probably gonna have a lot of crossover with What If on Doctor Strange 2 as well. So I think that should be cool to see if you watched What If. You'll probably get a lot out of that.
Right, Josh.
When you watch Doctor Strange 2. So
what the hell is this?
I'm not trying to be a scooper. I'm just making predictions. I don't know. It's called
I
speculation.
don't even know why I follow her, but this just popped on Twitter. What the heck? Gingerbread snapped?
Whoa. Oh, what? That sounds amazing.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I'd try it.
Do. All right.
Well, my theory is Doctor Strange is the villain. He's the Scooby-Doo that's going to get revealed in the end.
Can I say, in my honest opinion, from what I've been seeing, and I think the main villain is the Green Goblin.
I think that's a misdirect. I think Green Goblin's a misdirect.
I see Willem Dafoe going, it was me.
I think he's a
I know everyone has that theory that Doctor Strange sums up with them. I don't know really. Like
no.
Again, like I hate saying this because we're doing this with everything else, but I feel like we as fans are reading too much into the Doctor Strange. So it's like, oh, something's wrong with him. No, that's just Doctor Strange. Like
he doesn't seem. I agree.
Mephisto.
He's not a villain. I don't think Doctor Strange is a villain.
Here's my thing too. Everyone's saying, "Oh, he's acting out of character. He's not acting right."
No,
he is acting in character though. Like, there's nothing I'm seeing that's like this is so beyond Doctor Strange. Like,
I disagree.
That's Doctor Strange. I'm not seeing what they're seeing.
Remember, Doctor Strange could see. Remember Infinity War, possible outcomes. What he's possibly trying to do is possibly have the best possible outcome because of this.
Well, also too, like he's always been a little arrogant. There's always a hint of arrogant. He's always been a bit of a smartass character as well.
I mean, think about the What If though. The What If episode.
It's not him. It's not that Doctor.
Well, no, I got you. But think about it though. Like, it's not him, but it's still him.
Yeah. That's still the same characteristics. If you took it too far, right?
It's just Spider-Man. It's just Spider-Man. It's just Spider-Man and Doctor Strange going at each other, just having disagreement on how to deal with the villains. That's all.
Yeah, because I don't know. I put
if you
together
watch the trailer
pieces of the
for No
puzzle,
Way
and
Home,
I think
chair thing fell backwards. I'm getting tired, guys.
I was looking at a breakdown video, and
you know how it's supposed to hold? It popped out of the thing, and I almost fell back.
Tony, what were you saying?
Okay.
I was gonna say if you watch the trailer for No Way Home, the new one. Doctor Strange says the spell that you were doing to make everybody forget Peter Parker. Why would he tell that to Spider-Man? Who would he be talking to? except for another Doctor
Because
Strange.
he's the one who botched the spell.
I was Tom in that scene. Did you not see that?
He did botch the spell, but they took that from the first trailer.
Watch the scene again in the new trailer. He's talking to somebody, and then they make a cut, and it's a cut to Spider-Man, but you can tell it's a different scene. They're trying to make you think he's talking to Spider-Man.
No, he's talking to Tom Holland. That's Tom Holland. That's his body.
Watch the trailer, RJ. There's a cut. You'll see it.
I've watched it many times. I'm telling you, like he's talking. I know there's some cuts. I think maybe they cut out some of the dialogue, but I think he's talking to Tom Holland.
Well, Josh,
why would he be telling Spider-Man the spell you were doing that you botched?
Because he wants his help to clean up the mess because he can't do it alone.
I'm getting tired, guys. Josh wants to give a theory, and then I'm sorry. This is going to go on for a while.
Hey, this one's for
Brian.
All right. It is a mystery.
I'm just tired.
Because what we're going to get, the big bad, is going to be Mephisto. Damn it.
Yep.
Damn you, Josh. Damn you, Josh.
And I am forever.
If I could let you guys go and then you could end the stream, I would. But I got to get.
Yeah, sure.
It's 11 o'clock.
Just let Brian host. Let Brian host.
Well, he can't.
But there'd be no way to end it though.
Just let it run.
I mean, no. Think about it though. You could campia it though.
No,
when we're all
no.
gone, you could just leave it running 24 hours.
The link is out there. Anyone can come in and get my channel nuked. Say some crazy shit.
Fine.
Come out in the middle of the night, be like, "Hey guys, want to know something really messed up?" No.
Oh yeah. Start giving conspiracy theories and stuff, and then
okay, Andrew, talk before your head explodes.
All right,
go ahead.
Very funny.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, you've been wanting to say something for a minute.
I'm just moving my hands like this.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like gearing up. You're like, I want to talk. Damn it.
Yeah, I mean, well, I did. What do you guys say about the whole disagreeing thing? I think it could make sense because when in that basement area, Dr. Strange said each of these villains from the Raimi and Mark Webb universes are all destined to die from fighting their Spider-Mans. So I'm thinking Tom Peter is like, no, I don't want to be responsible for them dying. I want to save them.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. With that out down out of the way. Good night. I'm doing the Campia.
Night, everybody.
I'm tired. I'm going straight to bed. I was just tired. Good night. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
What is this sausage fest?
That is kind of a good point.
Oh my god.
Well, I do like.
You want to come on? Oh, it's too late.
And remember to watch Mad Max and the Multi-Universe Madness.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah. All right. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.